in and everything is just great. And now, guys, we're going to see they are having fun. Let me just show you guys because they are having fun. Let me put the webcams here. They are really worried. Look at those. They are friends, and they seems to be. Look at in the stream. They are really worried, right? They seems to be so worried about the next series. Look at this. But when the game starts, it's gonna change, right?
Yep, friends on until all of a sudden you got to compete. And I've been in tournaments like that before, and you're gonna have to do whatever you have to do. We'll see if one of them's still smiling after.
Let's check the draft now. We check the draft. For now, we'll remove the webcams. 1 second, because the draft is very important here. Leo has banned Khmer. Then Hira has banned Aztecs. Leo got Chinese, Franks, Malians, Celts, Japanese, and Vietnam. But Hira, Lithuanians, Vikings, Magyans, Slavs, Mongols, and Burmese. I like more Hira's draft.
Yeah, and it definitely looks like I think I would prefer Hera's pick slightly here too. But some of those civs that Larry picked are very strong. So I think that some of those ones like Chinese and Malayans, like they definitely have a spot in a good set of lineup civs. So we'll see how that goes.
Well, I think Leo, I like more Hira because I'm talking in general, but Leo just picked probably the civs that fit better for his gameplay.
Definitely did, and I think that's the way you should go in a lot of cases. Is you don't always want to pick what you think your enemy's going to be bad against. You might want to pick what you're good at, and sometimes that's a better way to go about it. So,
okay, and this is the draft, guys. This is the draft. You can see the draft. Man, I love this overlay. Well, it's normal that I love, right, Chris? Because it's what we did for the tournament. So if I don't love myself, it would be a disaster. And now I will tell them to start because we don't want to wait anymore. They can start. I have typed the good luck, have fun there, and listen now. We will see how fast it will change the mode. They start to smile less, little by little. You will see.
They'll look intense. Yeah,
you will see.
They'll start looking intense very quickly here.
Chris, as a good Canadian, now that nobody listened to us, what do you think about those Hira curtains? Would you put that in your house? Don't answer if you don't want, but well, no. Now you have to answer. Would you put that?
I will. It's okay. I'm going to say that probably not in my room. Let's go with that.
I like how polite you are. Okay.
Could be in other rooms, but
okay. But they are starting, Mr. Chris. I'm sorry, guys. I have to make the small joke. We can make some jokes, Mr. Chris, and enjoy with the games as well, but they are much more serious now. They didn't start yet. Tempo Hira and Tempo Leary. Man, this is pretty sick. It's another completely generation now. Like, what's happening here? Not a Gamer Legion, Secret, or Tyrant left in the tournament, if I'm not wrong.
Wow, yeah, that is crazy to think about that. That's a very big swing. From what I've heard over the past year or two, so but these guys are both...
that motivate the players because that might be a signal of just motivate everyone that anyone can get there.
Oh, absolutely, and the fact that these guys are both so young and are so good is a very good showing of that. That if you're passionate about the game and you love it and you try to improve, you can get there. To the top level of Age of Empires, and these guys have both done that. So,
and here we are, Mr. Chris, with the first game of the last season of the day, the last quarterfinals. Hira and Leary in the house. As a blue, Hira on the left. I don't see any smile anymore. Check it out, Chris. Check it out.
Yeah,
they changed completely. They are not friends anymore. Did you see?
That's right. Yeah.
Holy moly, Hira! Barak minute 1. Chris, why you come to cast with me? Because the castings are just crazy. Barak versus Leary, minute 1 with Lithuanians.
Yeah, and this is exactly what we seen against Tato last round for Hera, and he's doing it again. He's saying, you know what? I'm taking the initiative this game. You're going to have to respond to whatever I'm doing. So, very, very aggressive, and let's see if he gets there.
No.
Does some damage.
Chris, you can talk. I'm just checking the webcam. I'm not talking.
Yeah.
You cast it.
Oh, sure.
I'm checking the webcam because I want
That's
to see
fine.
the reaction. I want to see the reaction for Leary when he see the militias in his face.
Yeah, and Hera already scouted that where Larry's base is, so he hasn't seen any resources. Okay, now he's just seeing the wood there. So he does see the wood already. And he's just trying to keep a good economy going at home. Obviously, it's a little tough. Yeah, there you go. Extra villager. And he's going in right now. So let's see it from Larry's perspective here. So is he going to be able to quick wall in time? Oh!
He's
And
not
he's blocking
wanting.
the villager.
And there's no
Blocking the
loom.
villager.
That village is gonna be bye-bye. That village is down.
Oh my god.
That village is immediately down, and now he palisade, but he has one village less right now. He's gonna kill the elephant like he did the previous weekend?
Oh, we'll see, I guess. He's looking for it right now. I mean, you see where he's going with that scout and those militia. He's going to spot the villager going for the elephant there.
Oh, but he's not letting another villager from Hera. It's possible.
Oh,
no,
it's bugging.
no.
It's bugging.
Okay.
Yeah. Tried to, but it...
Crazy stuff, man.
Oh, is he going to kill the elephant? This
He's
is the
killing.
question that you...
He's killing the elephant. He's killing the elephant. Chris, I'm scared. I'm scared. He's gonna try to kill the elephant. He's so fat, he's so big, but he's killing the elephant, man! He's taking it again. I can't believe what I'm watching. He did it 2 cities in a row, and the elephant is in the damn hell right now. Hera in another level. Oh,
And
boy.
Larry, I'm really surprised he's scouting forward. I think he should push those deer. He's going to need them. But he might not realize it yet. I think he's just too busy focused on getting his economy going. But once he realizes that that elephant's not there anymore, he might just think it's in that little one patch of black there. He's going to panic because I don't think he has enough food to go to the next stage without at least one deer.
Franberries are great because it's 25% faster, you know, that helps a lot. And Lee is kind of a player that he always likes to focus on his own game, like the economy, and usually, I mean, at this stage, I'm playing against this and I have deleted my TC already, you know, panic completely. But he seems to be, he's doing one farmer right now, doing more palisade now, taking the berries, protecting the berries completely, and yeah, but the damage
Oh, look
is,
what Hera did in his base at home.
he trapped the scout. All right.
Four
Oh my
houses
God.
to trap the scout. Oh my god.
Well,
Are they still smiling, man?
it's some point. I don't see a smile for any of the players, man.
I didn't think so.
Definitely not. Well, Villiers, after all this, Leary is still... This is incredible. Leary...
He's gonna be able to click up, but not by much.
Yeah, but not only that. At some point, he's ahead in Villiers even when he lost a village because Hera has been probably idle TC. Explain me, Chris.
He had
Tell
some
me.
idle TC in the early game. He only had 4 on food, so it was a little tough to maintain constant builds. And he decided not to do the loom that early, so he did have a bit of idle TC time there.
Okay. Explain me how they manage the economy like this with one village less, without one elephant, and he's still the kid, like I like to call him. He's up to feudalage. Incredible.
He is, and he had just enough food to do that, and the faster berries from Frank's definitely helped with that a little bit. And the zebra's good too. He has taken the zebra, which is a smart idea, I think, at this point. You know, you're in between upping, so you don't need that food right away. You can get some resources there. If you look at Hera, Hera's about to click up as well. A little bit later, but still early. Still 22 pop.
Wow.
Yeah, and he looks like he's going 2 on gold, bunch on wood there. He's
Well,
taking... Yeah.
I'm really still shocked. I mean, I cannot really speak a lot because I'm still shocked with Doubt Sirius because he lost 2-3. Sorry, anti-spoiler, and I still shocked with the previous series. But I'm also shocked now how Hera playing against Leo in a quarterfinals that is a best of 5. He put a barrack in minute 1, take a villager, kill the elephant, and then Leo is still able to go up smooth to the next stage.
Yeah, and Hera also took a scout too, so with walling it in. So he's really done a lot of initiative, and that's what you want to do, is get your opponent on their back heel right at the start, and that's what Hera's doing right here. Leary's definitely on the defense here.
And look his food. I mean,
It's still really good, yeah.
Still almost 400 food. I mean, What the hell, Chris? Explain me, man. You are the expert here. Explain me. Explain to the
well,
viewers.
Well, he definitely did do that zebra, and his
Yeah.
food just recently ended. And the nice thing too is Franks do have that free farm upgrade, so he can drop farms right away and probably still keep things going pretty smooth. So you should be all right here, I would say. It's not ideal for losing a villager or losing your initial scout, but because Hera had some idle TC time, it's also not
Archers.
as good as it would have been otherwise. Oh, interesting. Yeah, look at that.
Do you like that?
Hera has such an open map. I would like it if he was able to close in, and he might be able to, but it's going to take him a bit to do that. I'd almost prefer scouts first with Hera, but you know, again, it's they're still really close. They're only one screen away from each other, so archers and spears could do some early game damage, and maybe that's what he's banking on. Is he knows he can just wall in his resource if he needs to and do some damage there. So maybe it is a good decision.
Yeah, but now Leary has the mobility, and he's doing archery range right away. So he's gonna try to go his usual style all in, and go and try to put the pressure. That's really good for Leary, because if he's going now scout and skirmish is quite fast, and he's spotting now the archery range, he might be in a good situation.
I agree. Scouts and skirms are tough to deal with if you only have archery ranges. So I almost think we might have to see Hera switch it up at some point here. He's doing a blacksmith though to get the early upgrades, but his map is so open. Like if you look at Hera's map right now, he just hasn't really closed it off that much. So if he ever loses the military army, he's in trouble. Whereas you look at what Larry's doing, and he's walling the whole right side. I mean, obviously the top's still pretty open, but he's going forward with scouts.
The problem for Leary, for Hera, is that he's not expecting that he has the archery range that fast. Look at Leary sending the skirmishes on the wood line, so he's fine, completely fine.
Yep. Exactly. So I think that those first two archers won't do anything, and they might just, if anything, they might not live. But Hera's noticed right away, and he's retreating. So smart move from Hera to get out of there. And Hera's trying to send his scout to kill the two skirms, and then Leary's bringing his scout to deal with the scouts, or the single scout from Hera. So, you know, small action there, but a lot of things went on in that quick instant there. But it looks like Hera's sending some more army forward.
I still really think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I still really think that it's incredible that after losing one volley, 400 foot, didn't push the server because this one Austria is still alive there, and now Hera is gonna lose the scout. No, he didn't. He is still with one volley more and pretty even in the game.
Yeah, and I'm still a bit. I mean, you do see Hera's adding that stable now, which we were kind of talking about. When someone goes mass skirms, you might as well just add your own scouts. Oh, and look at this. Hera's going for a sneaky archer push off to the top, but Larry's going right for his main berries there. So, and Larry's walling that top. So depending how quick he walls that, he might be completely fine and then do some damage on Hera in the front here.
And he will, because he's there already with the skirmishes. Only thing for Leary that is definitely not the best is that he has no fletching, while fletching is there for Hera. And Hera is trying to go, but he's finding a lion, he's delaying a little bit himself. He's not gonna be well in time, I feel, Leary, and those archers gonna do some damage. But he got the mobility, he can go with the scout and probably clean up, and he's going home right now.
Yeah,
Okay.
he knows that he missed something. There's that feeling sometimes you get when you're like, I'm not fully walled. Am I going to be in trouble if 10 archers show up my base? And even if it's just 4, that's still up.
Oh, and he's gonna lose a villager. He's lost it.
But Hera's going to lose that army, I think, too. So, and Hera's got the 3 scouts, but there's nothing to deal with 7 scouts. So, yeah, and
He's
Hera's
gonna
going to
lose.
try and run into some damage, but
And Frank has scouts, more HP. He's gonna be able to clean easily that one.
and I don't like losing that army when your map is so open like this. Herrick, you know, if he loses the army fight, even to get a villager or two, it's very dangerous when you have that hill on your gold, you have the hill in front of your berries, you have open wood in the back, and those scouts are tough with 54 hit points. So, and Larry's fully walled in, so he can set where do I want to attack. Do I want to go to Castle Age right now and flood knights on this open base, or do I want to go full feudal army? And Hera doesn't really have that knowledge, or he doesn't have the sight to see what Larry's doing behind the walls. And it looks like Larry's just going to go to Castle Age, hey? Raid with the scouts, have a couple skirms behind the walls, get wheel, and go to Castle Age, it looks like.
Okay, let's see. And this is the woodland. He's in the woodland. He's gonna pick up a Valier.
Yeah.
No, he didn't. Got a lot. Well, few spears. Now he's going away. But this is an ideal situation for Leary, because now he's trying to get some idle time from Hira attacking, and this is how he preferred to play. Aggressive,
Yeah.
and man, his wall at home, that he never did that in many tournaments before this. Leary is just doing something that never did. Wall everything, and walling everything, Leary is very dangerous.
Yeah, and you look at it. I mean, Hera was, he's kind of fighting uphill here. That's not ideal, but he's on 400 food, and how much does Leary have? 600. So they're both going to up at a similar time, which is fortunate, I'm going to say, because if Leary had chosen the opposite strategy of Hera, this could have been extremely dangerous. If if you did full feudal when Hera didn't, or full castle when Hera went full feudal. So
look at the ratio kill there, 10-10 for both. The same, but Leary, after being lame hard by Hira, is on the way to Castle Age faster than Hira. But Hira is just balancing his economy as well and going up too, with only 24-second difference. Bell. Because of that wheelbarrow bug, and both, I mean, extremely close, Mr. Chris.
I agree, and I'm a bit worried for Hera's main gold. Like, you look at it on all those hills, you can't build a town center on it. And if you get knights raiding that, it's just going to be a nightmare to deal with. So
Yeah.
that's a bit sketchy, I'm going to say. If in the early Castle Age Night War, that's one thing that I would worry about for Hera.
And there's
Leary
another,
is-
there's another bonus that it come out now in better for Leary. Free heavy plow. You don't need bloodlines because you will get the extra 20% HP, so you get 120 HP as well. Now Franks can be very dangerous in there in the game.
I agree. In the early Castle Age, that's when Franks are definitely the most volatile. I mean, Hera has scouted the map and he sees 3 relics, but you'd hope to see a couple more that would be close to your base, like that one on the left. That would be good to see. But with how open his economy is, even look at his wood piles. Like, it's hard to make town centers on those. And if you have knights running around,
Chris,
you do. Yep.
check the gold for both players. The gold what they have right now, and the food. Food the same, but Leary 500 more gold than Hira at the moment. 500
Definitely.
more gold. He can make monks, he can spam knights, he can do much more army than Hira. Hira is pretty much at the limit. He's doing the monastery at TC forward, and I don't know. It looks a better economy now for Leary.
Yeah, it definitely does look a little bit better. I agree, and that's just where, like, if you're Hera, you want to drop a TC on that forward gold. Like, it's one of those, again, the spots where if you don't keep it, you end up dying. So I'm really hoping he has enough monks to hold on here.
Okay,
Monks and
well,
knights.
look
Let's see.
how smart Leary at home with the TCs, dropping the Town Center, and the skirmishes are there to protect those sneaky archers. And he's gonna take
Oh my
those
God.
archers. There you go, being on point. Leary is gonna take
Very on point.
absolutely all the archers. He need to make a house here, otherwise the archers are gonna do the job. But he do not notice that's not good for Leary. He's gonna lose few villages there. He's gonna lose
Yeah,
2
this is
villages
where-
probably.
Yeah, and this is where those knights can go anywhere now. Even you just go and raid. That's your goal. Just harass and raid wherever you can.
Okay, that was bad for Leary. He's gonna lose even another? Wow! He lost 3 villages, Leary, in that TC with the archers. You
watching the
gotta
fort.
be kidding me, man!
was
He lost 3
watching
villages.
the fort.
Sloppy, but he's
Yeah.
trying just to go forward to the goal. That's why he's going all in,
Yeah.
trying to kill the monk. Man, if you kill the early monks, it's probably better than killing the villages. So be careful
Yeah,
there.
yeah. I agree, and that's where that it'd be so nice to have a TC there, but it's not going to happen. So, but getting the monks is great. Like you say, you avoid them getting those early relics, and they're useful, obviously very useful. If we look at Leary here, so he is doing QTC boom. He is doing monks, adding monks, and he's got a lot of army there up front. Like, this is where if he went to Hera's gold right now, Hera's in deep trouble.
He killed.
It would
If he's
it
going
could be
now,
game over.
exactly. If he's going now, he killed. He's respecting now Hira more than he probably should, and now he's 2 TCs. Well, Hira's just building now. He should delete that knight. He should delete and he deleted Palisade
Yeah.
Gate. But those skirmishes are gonna help a lot because he can also take maybe even the monk. There's knights coming from behind. He's gonna try to get those, but he's gonna micro properly. Yes, it is. Man, this is a really tough position in my opinion for Hira.
It totally is. And if Larry realizes this and just goes all in on his gold here, I don't know what Hera can do. We'll see
Okay,
right
let's see
here.
the battle. Let's see the battle. Big battle incoming. He convert the knight. No, he's gonna take the gold. He's gonna take all the knights. This is a problem here. He converted. He's taking absolutely everything. The score lead for Leary. And now 22 army getting all the gold miners. And this,
yeah.
like you said, is absolutely game for Leary. Man!
Yeah, you can't do anything now because now you have no gold to make new units, and his base is open on the left, so you can raid everywhere.
Wow.
And you got slightly more army. If you had a TC there, at least you can hold that very easily. So and pop your monks in and all that type of stuff. So really unfortunate.
Or move, or Chris move to the goal on the left. A TC
Yeah.
there. When you see
Yeah.
that goal is so exposed. Still,
Very true. Very true. I
still,
agree.
yeah, he did so much army, Leary, all the time. Because Franks, for this aggression, is just amazing.
Yep. Yeah, and this is looking pretty dicey.
It's game
Yeah.
over, man. Game
Yeah.
over. Leary taking the first game. What is happening today? Explain, because I need to put the score in the capture age. Tempo, Hera, and now Tempo. What is happening, Chris? What happened?
Yeah, and I mean, I think we called it quite early there. It was not enough army, and when you have gold like that, you have to keep it. And Leary had this nice walled-in base that you couldn't touch, and Hera had this very open base. And in a night war, that's very difficult to defend. So
Yeah, well, let me just remove now those webcams. Let's remove all those because we're gonna check the achievements. It's still really crazy how, man, one villain lost early, lost the elephant, and he still did his own plan. How is possible that to work that well?
yeah, and I would say that I think some of Hera's idle time was partially to help with that, and also just really good economy management from Larry. You get those two things combined, and that's why even the one villager kill ended up being pretty much a wash. Maybe not a complete wash, but it definitely helps a lot. And then you get the free farm upgrade and walled-in base, so you don't have to worry about those type of raids, and you definitely kind of held on well there.
Yeah, well,
Very good job to hold on.
that was crazy. I mean, let's be honest. I mean, these players are top quality players, so they know how to adapt.
Oh, I agree, and they normally I would say Hera would, and I think if it was flat there, he would have done just completely fine. But it's hard to decide what to do in those circumstances sometimes, because he probably thought, oh, I'm Lithuanians, I'm gonna get a relic or two, I'm gonna have the extra attack upgrades, and then my knights are gonna be stronger, so I don't have to worry about being overrun. Yeah. But when he lost his archers forward, that was some resources that he probably would have been nicer to go into knights to make sure he could defend that spot.
Okay. Okay. Let me just check. Yeah, well, I wanted to tell you because in the Cocastle link, there is your channel, Mr. Chris. I wanted to put your Discord, but that invite Discord is not working anymore. Just to let you know.
All good.
Because need to be a new one, the Discord for the team. But anyway, if you want to join the Discord from Infinitive Legends, you can just go to Chris' channel on Twitch, and the Discord is gonna be below the stream as well, I believe.
Yeah, I will definitely put it there.
Okay, put it there.
Yeah.
Put it there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I mean, just to let you know. I mean, oh, let's go. They are back. So when they want to go, they can go. They can go now. I mean, it's top gameplay, man. It's really top gameplay today, but it's still really crazy tournament. Surprise from the start, Chris. Like ACCM, LAN, Fire, they all lost really early in the tournament. Then surprise during the groups, surprise in quarterfinals. It's incredible.
And I love it. It's one of those things where you get to high level Arabia on open maps, and you never know what's going to happen. I mean, even a quick series, like we've seen some sweeps where completely surprising. I mean, even look at DeGeo and Max. Like they played a couple times and different results every time. And, you wouldn't necessarily expect that, so.
And now we are going to the game number 2. And game number 2 is Hero versus Leary. Again, obviously, And the civilizations, I want the feedback really fast and unpredictable, Mr. Chris. The Vikings or Malians?
I'm liking this Vikings way all the way here. I mean, I think Vikings is probably a great civ to play against Malians. So, the good economy, good infantry to deal with their infantry, and I think Hera might have had a good idea what Leary would pick and managed to put in a good choice there.
Okay, but obviously, you need to be also because they don't have the mobility. You need to be wall. And in the previous map, his goal was exposed, but he didn't make a single wall or even a tower. I mean, he didn't protect the goal at all. So when your map is bad, make some walls.
Yeah, and we'll see this game. I mean, that one, it's also when you go for very early aggression like that and you think you always have more army, the walls are not actually needed if that is the case. It's just a waste of resources. But if it's going to be a case where there's going to be some small raids on the sides and things like that, and then you do have to have some sort of, Palisades is just like an early warning system for that type of stuff.
Okay.
So,
people, yeah, go.
I was gonna say, looking at this map, I mean, if we look at Larry's map here, that wood is a little bit far from his town center. But it is in the back, which is nice, and his main gold is way in the back. I mean, that's probably the best main gold you can get. But the berries are on an aggressive hill on the forward side, so it might be tough to keep those going later game. And then if we look at Hera's map here, nice wood on the back, but it's on a hill. His gold, again, another nasty one where it's on a weird shaped hill. I mean, at least you can probably TC one side of it, with stone on the side and berries kind of in the back there too. I think both maps are not the easiest to wall in, but I think if anyone's map is wallable, it might be Larry's.
Yeah. His berries are awful, to be honest.
They are. But if you finish them early enough and you don't make farms there, then it's not a long-term liability. So we'll see what happens there.
Okay. Well, I have to apologize. The games are happening right now live. Remember, guys, that while Chris is pointing out all the stuff, I'm just playing the overlays. I'm playing the overlays for everything, and then, I need time, and also for the bettings. Man, they love the gamble. By the way, guys, I always love to be loyal with the viewers, and people that is staying till very late. There's gonna be 2 giveaways very soon, and if you are in the channel, you got the opportunity to win $50 prize pool each. So we have $100 that is gonna be for the viewers, but not for the co-caster. Don't get hyped, Chris. Sorry.
Sorry, I was watching the build. Watching the build instead.
Okay. And that Villier died. Well, same situation. Leary losing early Villier again.
You gotta speed up a touch, Vampire, a little bit behind.
Yeah, I noticed. I'm just clicking now. Sure. When you say the Villier dead, I said, oops, I'm behind.
Yeah.
No problem.
It's
I'm
funny,
right now.
So Larry's here now trying to lame a Rhino, or at least to slow Hera down there. Okay, he didn't go too far with it.
Yeah, but now he doesn't have the situation like in the previous game because Franks is amazing. I mean, Malians is not bad economy-wise, but economy, Vikings, all the time. Ooh. He was there with the scout and now force Hera to go back with that Villier.
Yeah, he definitely did there. And you see Larry going right away with Militia straight to his enemy.
Wow.
Yeah.
So aggressive, Larry, man. Well, it's his gameplay. He loves to go like this. Go.
And he knows, and that's the thing, right? He knows that Vil might want to come back and finish the wall. If he can block it with the scout and attack with the Militia, he can get a quick kill there. So, and I thought Hera was going to make Militia. He's getting the gold for it, but he's not making them. And does Hera know about the Drush? He doesn't know about it yet. He might have seen it, but he's not walling in his berries. It's very dangerous on his berries right now.
Oof,
oh my god.
And no loom. Now he's doing the loom, not in time. Without the loom, he might lose a Villier as well. I mean, he's gonna block it. He's doing well with the Villiers, but he's trying to block. The loom is gonna be there. He's gonna be in time. He's not able. Oh, what is this? He's not taking the Villier. No. Not gonna take it. Well, but either time.
Very disruptive. And also, while that was happening, Hera also lost his scout to a Militia that was walking on the way there. So,
seriously?
Definitely looking pretty dicey. And fighting a Drush with all these hills too, I mean, very dangerous. So, like, at least he managed to wall in his berries there. But if he made 3 Militia, which he's making now, If he had made them earlier, he could have just used the militia to deal with it. How
He
did that
blocked a
get in
militia
there?
again. He blocked a militia, man. Super fast. Yeah, but I don't like the decision to make now the militia. And he canceled. He
Yeah,
canceled them
it. Yeah.
and gonna go up, probably.
Yeah, looks like it. Not up yet though. It's a pretty late uptime for. I mean, Leary's going to be up right behind him. Well, definitely not Castle because you can't with a map like this with how open it is and with Drush in there and all that stuff. But it looks weird. It looks very weird. Why is he still making Vills?
Castle Age, man. He's going Castle Age.
No way.
But then I'm telling you something. If Leo is going full feudal, Hero will die.
Oh, but Hera's making he's making a militia now. It's super slow.
Okay, he will try to go Castle Age then. Alright. I mean, the transition to the next age from Leo is also not super fast. Well, because he has 24 villages. He's definitely not gonna go for Castle Age Leary, I think.
Yeah, and this is still super dicey. I mean, if Larry sees that Vil walling, he can just run those 2 militia over with the scout.
Man, he has still 2 villages. Wow.
Yeah, he's
I don't
definitely
know.
going castle. Jesus.
Isn't too greedy?
Yes, I think
Okay.
so. But I will see in a minute. I mean, maybe he's right, but
No, but
he's
I
definitely-
like it. I like it. Your first answer because it was the first time that you have been convinced, and you say right away yes, and that's like the first impression, right, Chris? If it's the first
Yeah,
impression, yes, I think it's complicated because he's still far from being walled completely.
yeah, it's one of those things where the other thing too is it's 11 minutes now. So if Larry was going to be aggressive, he would already be up with the Men-at-Arms upgrade and would be attacking. So it's greedy, but it's not too greedy when you realize your opponent isn't up yet. But Hera
Okay.
didn't know that when he did this strategy either. So, like, to be honest, if right now Leary was 4 Vils forward with 2 archery ranges and sending spears, it would just be game over. Like, it would just be with an open map like this and all these hills and not fully walled. Very dangerous, obviously.
Yeah, but this is not Leary's style, right, Chris? Leary is not that kind of a player that he's going
And
forward with villains.
yeah, and I don't know Larry well enough to know that. So, but you might be playing to your opponent's weaknesses or things they won't do. So maybe Hera knows that.
Now the economy for Hero is looking strong. Is enough to go up to Castle Age? Like I said, can be really risky because maybe he's thinking that Leo is going up to Castle Age.
I don't know, but you look at that right there where he's walling in with that 1 Vil. Like if you sent all the militia there, you could probably get that Vil. Stop the wall.
Well, the militia is really low HP. He's trying to get the scout. I think
Yeah.
Leo is just trying to gather now information to see what Hero is going to do. And I really think that Leo knows that Hero is trying to go to Castle Age, but I still think that Hero will need some army. I don't know. Well, let's see.
Yeah, and well, Hera's doing an archery range here, and that's the thing. Is he going to build anything with that or not? But Hera's definitely been slowed down enough to not be able to click up right away. So... And this is where Hera's decision time. Do I wall behind this wall? Do I build a tower? He's got to do something, though, because he will get in there. Otherwise. And
Imagine
just
a
one
tower.
militia enough?
Imagine a tower here now. Poof. Could be sick. Well, he's gonna be in. Well, he's trying to get a villager. No,
probably
it's
will get-
micro. And look at the micro. Dancing with the scout, okay? Not losing that scout, being on point, trying to be careful. He's gonna be in.
Well, that's what I mean. This is looking sketchy. It's like you can definitely keep him from getting in, but all of a sudden it's you have to do something, and it's slowing down his castle time too, right? I mean, he hasn't even clicked up yet.
And the good
Despite
thing here
having
for
those.
Leary, Chris, is that even if he's going castle is now faster, he's not gonna be really behind. Look his economy already.
That's what I mean. He's almost up himself. So, I almost think that that was a weird strategy choice on
By
an
Hera.
open map. Yeah, very. It's a risky one. It's one where high risk, low reward. I'm gonna call it because, like you say, he's not gonna be that far behind. Larry's not gonna be that far behind.
And Leary has the advantage that he has the army now, getting some information. Now he's losing the scout finally. He's not putting even the blast with the fletching. He knows what Hero is trying. So Leary is just gonna make a palisade gate, and if he's doing the market now, he can also go up in like a minute. But Hero is going up already.
Yep. Exactly. And similar number of villages, ish. So Oh, he dropped a market just to make sure. He was making extra sure.
Okay, he's doing the market, but Hira has not really good economy at all. Only one archer range. He's at the limit, and Leary is about to go up. Well, he did some more villager, and he will go the next one. Then now Leary, what he should do, because Hira double market to defend that. He's delaying, but he's delaying him. He's delaying him a lot, Chris.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
I agree. Those are expensive buildings, obviously. So.
What Leary should do now? Stable?
Well,
Forward?
I think he's doing what he should be doing. I mean, one archery range is probably fine for now, and I'm not sure. We're gonna see in a second whether he picks a stable or he's doing skirms. Yeah, skirm coming. Interesting.
Okay. Well, remember that Malians, if he's going early university, the ballistic is up in nothing, in no time, 80% faster. So. Is he gonna try to go for the boom with the Vikings? Well, he needs to delete both markets, otherwise he has no resources at all. But now in Middle Castlage, I really prefer the Malians. They have more choices.
Yeah, and
Stable.
It's not easy to TC this base either. I would feel really sketched out trying to boom without having enough army here. So look at that, Harris going forward. Well, yeah, but he's getting a lot of pressure on his golds. Another market.
Exactly, but he's going forward to achieve what? His wall, Leary completely.
We'll see. Palisade walls do drop pretty quick if you get Botkin and Expo. So, and now he's making new archers behind his walls to defend that. So.
Yeah, and Leary is about to overchop on the left. Now we need to check Fog of War. Leary going to notice, he's gonna overchop, he's gonna notice the arches. He need to react really quick, the arches are there. So, he need to notice. Is he gonna notice? The palisades are going down really quick, but he's now time to make a market himself. There you go. Well, was expecting that.
Yeah.
All right. Well, this is a good position for Lear because he's also adding knights. So he got more like, the versatility for those units and mobility. Now doing a couple of houses.
Skirms, elite skirms.
Whoa, okay.
Yeah, so he's elite skirms, gonna go clean up those crossbows and
a knight.
As long as he doesn't lose any villagers here, he'll be doing pretty good actually.
Okay.
Be some free kills there.
Any TC add for Hira? No, ballistic.
No.
Ballistic, and now doing ballistic, because a university and now ballistic, but ballistic without arches is like a garden without flowers, man. And at least skirmishes are there. Chris, what do you think?
They are. That's hurting, yeah. I mean, he's getting good trades here, because they're downhill. Kind of. Now it's a little different, but...
Yeah, well... No, but the skirmishes, skirmishes are cheaper, it's more expensive. He's now behind the wood line. Now he's behind the wood line. Look at Leo with the crossbows. He's counter-attack. He's defending and attacking. Oh boy. Full aggressive mode. Both players right now, but in my opinion, a little bit better position for Leary right now.
I think so too, actually. Yeah, it's just those wood piles are extremely easy to hit from the back, and with Larry's base here, he's building that TC up in front of the middle there. That's perfect TC. Gather some nice safe wood and get your boom going. So yeah, because he's also got the skirm upgrade. You can make skirms whenever you need to. So
because the problem here, Chris, is since you did the ballistic, you want to get the aggressive position now, and now
you do.
Yeah. You don't have it because you don't have the numbers in military. And look at the ballistic speed with the Malians. It's crazy. He just click it and he just get it. Bam.
Yeah.
Your face.
Yeah, and Harris doing a good TC there. I hope he gets it up in time.
Yes, he will. He's doing a good job.
He will. We're good now for sure. We're good now for sure.
That's a good trade probably for Hira. It's pretty similar. He's doing a good job both. He got one skirmishes that is helping a lot, and they are gonna pretty much trade all those archers. Look at the dancing, man. They are in the disco or playing Age of Empires. Look how they are dancing with those, man. The micro for both is insane.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, man. They're in the disco, Chris. They're Joan, you and me, we can go, but I don't know you. I prefer stay at home right now. Anyway, Siege Workshop forward, Knights. Look at the Siege Workshop. He's gonna go full aggressive.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Yeah, I like that. I almost think that's a great idea. You got that forward gold on a hill. Go abuse it. You know, he's only got archers to defend. Hera's dropping a stable though, so he's realizing all these skirms are around. Can I just get rid of them with a couple knights here? So.
Yeah. But you know what? I feel that Leary, after he's doing and see the relic there, he's gonna drop also a monastery right away.
Yep, probably will. Definitely looking like Leary has a better position here, just because he's got units on both sides of Hera's base, which are just annoying to deal with.
Yeah,
Raiding the wood piles.
But the bad battle can change completely here, and it can be a snowball from there, right? So the micro need to be really on point.
Yes, it does, and this is a critical time. This is like our Yo versus Viper games. Whoever wins the Castle Age fight here is going to have full optionality to go around the rest of the base and just do good raids and stuff like that. So,
yeah, many crossbows. Yeah, but the thing is the siege. The siege is going to be there. Definitely not a monastery yet. Where's the village? Did he went back with the village? I think Lee sent the village back. I don't like that choice because also you want a village there to repair the mangonel if it's needed.
Yeah, and that single palisade wall is very easy to break by the gold there. I mean, if he chooses to do that.
Okay, he's coming and monastery is going to be up, so he's completely fine. Second stable. What do you think about second stable being with the Vikings? I'm not sure completely because the Malians will get better and better knights if Leo is just upgrading them because he doesn't have the upgrades yet.
It's true, but if you have archers already in the fight and the other person has skirms, it's good to add knights. If you both add knights, at least your archers are doing better damage to knights than the skirms are. So, for the army fight, I'm going to say it's not bad, but I am a little nervous here for Hera because if he breaks in there, he's retreating already. Oof. He knows that there's a dangerous spot there.
Oof. But look at the military numbers now for Leary. 2 mangonels, skirmishes, knights, now doing the wheelbarrow, while the other got hand card for sure. He's 2 tones and he's gonna make the 30C. Vikings economy might shine here for sure, but this is a dangerous situation because Leary is completely safe at home. But he got a gold safe at the back, and the mangonels are coming. He got the stables, and now Leary is gonna see those stables. Yes, let's see. Hira is not, he's not able to attack. Bloodlines are already coming. He's starting to make the upgrades for the knights. 3 mangonels. Oh, the mangonel shot. He's coming from behind, but he's gonna notice now that monk is bye-bye. Good job there by Hira. But it's still difficult position here.
This is where you want to pop your knights out and go get those mangonels. If you can kill 3 mangonels with 3 knights, he's going for it. He's going for it.
There you go. And now he's coming with the knights. He's trying to save it, but he needs the monk. He's deleting buildings. There's a monk or not? There's no monks. That's the problem. He's gonna lose the mangonels probably, and that's huge. That's huge for Hira. That's really good for Hira. He's gonna make a mangonel. No, he didn't, and he's taking absolutely everything. An amazing job by the Canadian.
I agree. Very good fight for Hera, but it's still looking like a close-ish fight. You know, Hera's gonna win this one, but not by a ton.
Well, he killed 3 mangonels. That's the huge thing here.
Yeah.
You know, that's the huge kill here because he didn't defend at all Leary with couple of monks. Couple of monks gave him that battle and maybe the game. And now the game is completely different.
I agree, and this is where I was saying that late Castle Age effect can really snowball once you win that army fight. This is definitely Hera's ahead here, and Leary's making a bunch of knights. You can see he's dropping 2 stables, just trying to make enough knights to defend essentially, and he will have bloodlines. So let's see
his
here.
knights are gonna be better for sure. They are +1/+1. He's gonna make the cross with Thambrin. Anyway, if he's to look at the dancing again now with the knights. Okay, wasn't a little bit sloppy by Leary in that battle without monks? Because if he got 2 monks, it was completely different.
I don't think he knew how many stables.
Yeah, that's true.
And he did have 1 monk, but Hera sniped that monk before the fight. So, what it's funny. Like 3 knights would have shifted that battle quite a bit. So it was definitely a really close fight, but that monk definitely did help, sniping the monk.
I like what Leo is now doing, is moving on to other spot, trying to raid and disturb Leo's economy because he was untouched for Hira's economy was untouched for a while, but Hira do not notice. I can't believe that Hira do not notice. The Hira has now 90 villages, still ahead for sure, but those are knights now +2 almost already, and he's killing quite a lot of villages with those knights.
Yeah, he killed like 8 or 9 there. I mean, that was huge. That was a huge game change for Leary there. Very smart play raiding that side.
Man, He was 15 villas ahead. Look at the villas, different right now. Leary is taking the lead in the villas numbers. Well, no, because Hira got 3 tone centers, but man, he's pumping knights all over and pushing completely now.
I agree, and that's where and that's why we were talking earlier about keeping your base closed off a little bit and you need to notice those things. Like when he came to the stone pile, you got to see that really quickly. Would have saved him probably 10 bills there. So this game's now really close though. So I'm curious to see how it's gonna go.
Yeah, man. Yeah, the economy-wise, I think Hira is really ahead. Not because of the villas, the upgrades. He got heavy pro.
Yep.
Bozo, the hand card as well, and that's really huge. And then Vikings economy, even if the military is, well, the knights are worst, but that economy is on point now for Hira, for sure.
It is, and it's definitely more of an even keel now. At least, I mean, it is still probably in Hera's favor with all the military out there in that middle there.
This battle is so important, but those knights are now fully upgraded. +2, but it doesn't seem to be enough, because those troops are now pikes as well. Look at the score. Hira is now taking the hill there, with the knights, with the crossbows, with everything. Now Leo with big problems. He's going and pushing completely, Mr. Chris.
I agree. Once you have that hill, just keep that hill. That's a beautiful one to have right in front of your opponent's base.
And the biggest problem is not only that. Leo is trying to go at Gaines with the counter-attack, and he probably will do again some damage. He spotted this time with few pikes, but the problem here is that I smell a possible castle soon for Hira in that hill, and that can be crucial.
I agree. That would be a very smart place to put it. He can't afford it yet, and he is watching the raid with that outpost, and he's already garrisoned. He's pre-garrisoned. But is he going to finish that palisade? Oh, he did. He noticed it.
He definitely did.
But
the police is trying to trap. He trapped the knights. He trapped the knights. He trapped the knights already. Oh boy, that's a good man. When you are facing in so many spots, and look at the castle he's doing now. That can be the game. That can really be the game. I don't know if Leary is gonna make a tower in time. I think he's trying, but this is big problem now for Leary. Big problems. Look at those knights, and the Vikings economy is shining. But the knights are killing now the village. Oh boy. Yes, but look at the numbers in military. Now he's playing like with Aztecs, Chris. Just a lot of army. Pikes, archers, knights, 57 military. Leary can't come back from this, in my opinion, because Vikings economy is just in another level.
Yep. And that tower can't even reach the furthest villagers, unfortunately, so.
That battle that he lost when he was attacking, it was a snowball completely, and the 1-1 is already there. The 1-1 is already there. Wow. One battle, man, and changed completely the game, Mr. Chris.
It sure did. That was a great battle. Yeah.
Wow. Okay, let's take the achievements, guys. And we will see how the economy for... Yeah, it was on point for sure. Military, he killed more. At the end, for the largest army and the economy. More food, more wood, a lot more stone. Well, it wasn't that big difference with the economy. It was just the decisions, the fight they got, that here was, well, a much better choice, and took that battle and took the game, basically.
Yeah, those knights and archers definitely did better than the knights and skirms there too. And then obviously the mangonels costing a lot of resources and not doing as much damage as they cost. Definitely allowed him to win that fight. So, and then after that, like you say, it was a snowball effect, and he ended up just steamrolling the rest of the game. Okay,
I just say then that go when they are ready. But I think they are taking, Hira is taking a small break. He's not in the chair already. I want them to relax a little bit. Let me just put the 1-1. This seems to be a long series. I mean, do you feel that like the level of these players are very close?
Oh, definitely, and that's why they're such fun games to watch. Is they also have similar styles too. I find so it when you have similar skill and similar styles, those are going to be amazing games, and we're definitely seeing that so far.
Yeah, because
I do wonder.
I mean, sorry, go.
Go ahead.
I was about to ask that Piper and Yo, they are different, completely different styles. So if one player got the day and the other not, yeah, but when these players that are similar style are on point, the games can be just crazy.
Absolutely, and the funny thing is I actually feel like when I played against Viper and Yo quite a bit, and even watching them play these games, is they do have a similar style. I find for the early game, it's usually quite similar. In this case, Yo was going a bit more army in later Castle Age, mid Castle Age, and Viper wasn't. But compared to these styles, I'm going to say those were very different styles that we've seen earlier today.
Okay. Let's see what we are going to see now. That's Leary with the... Okay, you couldn't see it because there was the webcam. Yeah, let me just check the webcam here. It should be here.
Back in 1 sec, man.
Yeah, it's... There you go. He's here. I was telling him, smile, guys, smile, and then Leary just see it. But they are focused. They are really focused. You can see how Hira is not there. And now Chris will come back. Guys, how you are feeling today with the tournament? I mean, I'm feeling so good. I mean, think people is enjoying a lot. Hopefully you enjoy a lot as well. He's back. Let's see, I'm getting, I don't know, this scene is what this one is creating me some problems. I don't want to be in this scene a lot because I'm scared that we get some problems. But hopefully it's gonna be fine. Yeah. Leo looks super tired. I don't know. It's maybe. Yeah, but Leo always have some, like, with the eyes, you know? I don't know if he should maybe need glasses or something. Like, yeah. I know that he got exam this morning. Yeah, well, I actually need to go to the toilet again, to the bathroom. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. I really thought, Chris, I really thought that in the previous game, he was really ahead, Leo, but he took a bad battle and he lost the game.
He did, and I would say he wasn't ever too far ahead. It was close. It was one of those things where same number of villagers, similar amount of military. The Mangonels were obviously more powerful units, but if you're fighting straight crossbows, they definitely are. But when you get a few surprise knights like that, and they get 3 Mangonels get taken out, like they cost more than 300 resources apiece. So that's 1,000 resources. That's like the equivalent of losing 6 knights. So yeah. That was very painful, obviously. And at that point in the game, when you lose those, that's when you can swing it quite easily. So.
Okay. Well, those are not that's not the draft correct, but we have a strong overlay. And now, that's the draft correct. Those are the civilizations. They have picked Celts and Malians, and they still left, well, Lithuanians has been there, Vikings, still, well, some really strong civilizations. Thank you guys for the support. What civilizations you will pick right now?
Definitely Mayans if I'm Hera, and for Leary, you'd probably suspect your opponent might take Mayans, so maybe you go Celts or Vietnamese. That would be what I would do, I think, as Leary. It's hard to figure out what to do against Mayans, though. They're such a tough civ. So.
Yeah. Okay. I think they started. Let me go. Yes. Let's go. Let's go and start with this beautiful game. Okay. There we go. Mongols and Japanese. Man, definitely incredible. Difficult to guess. Hiro and Leary with me, Mr. Chris. And now Mongols and Japan. Japan, one of the civilizations less picked in the tournament. And honestly, if the game, I don't know. I mean, what do you think about this one? Because Mongols going really aggressive can be deadly here.
It can be, but it's one of those things where I think Japanese are definitely underrated right now. But the cheap mills, the cheap lumber camps gives you an extra 100, 150 wood in Dark Age. In the next few ages, those men-at-arms are pretty strong, obviously, in pikemen. And they have bloodlines now. So Japanese used to be a really underused civilization because they didn't have bloodlines. But that makes them now a Castle Age contender. And then in the late game, if you play against Mangudai, obviously you're going to have a really tough time. But they do have fully upgraded skirms and halves that are pretty decent against Mangudai. So it's not terrible. I'm going to say this is actually probably more of an even matchup than you would expect.
Honestly, if you're Japanese, you want to finish the game in Castle Age.
I agree. You'd rather not fight Mangudai. Definitely And that's true with most Civs, though.
But the thing
Anyone wants
is,
to deal with Mega
that the
Knight.
thing is, with Japanese, with the bonus they have also, you can probably finish the game in Castle Age because they are, like you said, now pretty strong.
They are, and there's a lot of unique things you can do with Japanese and Castle Age. You can do knights, you can do crossbows, you can do monks with redemption. You know, they have a lot of options. So I would say don't rule them out for the mid game either. I'd say this is probably a pretty even matchup for at least the first, you know,
Yeah,
until Elite Mega Knight come out essentially.
That's for the civilization. But if we check the map, let's check first Lyria map. What do you think about Lyria map, Mr. Chris?
Oh man, I love Larry's map. Like, look at that. He's got 2 backwoods. He's got a back main gold, back berries.
Sorry, but look how he's
Yeah,
trying to protect
I know.
Layman, and he's defending with the scout. Man,
Yeah.
go, Mr. Chris.
You can't do much laming when there's a enemy scout that knows that they know how to use it. Oh, look at that! Taking the sheep.
Steel man
Oh my
is
god.
it's MBL. Let me check the webcam. No, it's Hira, man. Still Hira. Thanks to the webcams are really good to avoid Smurf, you know.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh!
I don't know.
Look at that. Definitely
The sheep.
doing the
Is he gonna
damage.
kill him? Is he gonna kill him?
Yeah, he
oh,
killed
he's
him.
gonna kill him. Yeah.
Wow. Okay, man.
That's brutal. I mean,
Yeah.
that hurts for sure. No matter what civ you are, that's gonna
Yeah.
hurt.
But the barrack is already there. Already there in minute 5.
Yeah, when you already have the barracks, you need those 2 sheep. So yeah, you definitely with the Japanese with 4 on wood, you can make an extremely fast barracks. I mean, you can even afford making a mining camp, even just for 10 gold, because it's only 50 wood. So
Amazing.
Wow.
Amazing one. Well, he's gonna
But
send
yeah.
the militias. Remember that those militias are attacking also faster, Mr. Chris.
definitely. And if I look at Hera's map,
Yeah, let's go.
it's brutal. Like, look at his map. Like, on one screen, you can see all 3 of his golds. On the
Yeah.
other screen, he's got a forward berries, 2 forward wood camps. I mean, he does have a back wood in the back there, but I mean, you ever lose the Archer War, he's in a terrible place. So, I'm actually a huge fan of Larry's map, and man, Hera has a brutal map.
But honestly, because he's not going for the wall. If he's going for the MBL walls, he can't really wall. He has more woodland. Tell me how Leary can wall his map.
Yeah, very easy. You wall to the left where that main gold is.
Yeah?
You wall to the barracks in the front, and then you wall from the right wood towards your TC, and you leave the berries out in the open.
But that's a
and
lot.
just-
That is still a lot, no? I mean,
I
don't know.
It's only I call
it's
it
okay?
roughly a screen worth of
Okay.
worth of small walls. It's not that bad.
okay, he's recovering the
And you
2
can also-
goats.
Yeah.
Go, Chris, sorry.
Well, I was gonna say you can also on Larry's map. It's very easy to drop TCs everywhere. You know,
That's true.
anywhere you want to. So it's I mean, the other thing though is if we look at the stones, at least Hera does have kind of like the back stones over there.
Yeah.
So if he wants to get Mega Knight later, he does have that option. Oh, and Hera
that's
found an
really
interesting way to wall. He's leaving his wood outside, his gold outside the walls. Did not expect that, but I guess you can do that to stay safe in the near term. And maybe tower it or something later.
Oh, is Lemmy the ostrich now? He's going there with the scout. No, he wall it. Delayed, killing the zebras. Well, it's Mongols. You want to avoid that the Mongols get
absolutely.
anything.
Absolutely, and he was with a low hit point scout like that, he was going to go lure them, like I bet. So, definitely a good idea to kill those while you can.
Okay, we are in time. Let's take the civilization bonus. We have Mongols. Let me just go with the Mongols and Japanese. Sorry, guys, too many things to control, and sometimes I forget. I have to tell you, but those are the most important bonus. And now he lost the scout. Well, he has gathered a lot of information, but you always want to have the scout, well, as much as possible.
Yeah, and if we're looking at this, like, Leary is you know, almost ready to click up, and he's doing exactly the walls I described to them. Look,
Yes.
like, identical. I mean, he did
Yes.
put the berries inside too, but almost identical. So once you do that, there's not much that can be done with scouts to damage you. So gonna be tough for Hera to deal with.
Oof, and now he's in the berries. I'm gonna take a bill here. Let's see if he's gonna block. He's gonna block or not. It's hard to block, but not impossible. MBL, for example, is some monster with this, and now he palisade. Quick walls. Man, those quick walls are working. There you go.
They are, but now Hera's got a problem because he's making scouts, which are not going to be able to get in. He's going to get up to Castle Age probably later because the Drush, you know, like it
Always
looks like
annoying.
Larry, yeah, it's annoying, and Larry went up pop 28. Like I think he's going straight to Castle Age.
Oof. It's
So
really possible.
if you don't do damage, you're in trouble. Like if you had 10 crossbows come in and with those golds out on those hills in the middle of nowhere, I don't know what you do about that. Not an easy decision, that's for sure.
And they would both Lumbercans forward. Why he didn't go one Lumbercan at the back?
He probably did one forward, and then he was like, I already have to defend this anyway, so let's put the second one forward.
Okay.
Like sometimes that's what you do, but he also, if you look at what he scouted, he didn't scout that backwood very well, so it's hard to see if it's great to put a lumber camp there or not.
But I'm telling you something. Do you like what Hira is doing? He's not doing any army. Try to get economy because he know that Hira is going Castle Age. Or you will go aggressive and try to go forward towers or something. What you will do in this situation?
Yeah, I'd definitely probably do what Harris doing, because you know he can wall this in really easily, so even if you try and do some damage, you're not doing much. And so I think your response has to be, I'm going to get to Castle Age, and I'm going to do some cavalry myself. Or some skirms, or something. Because it's not going to work out. I mean, this is a very dicey situation for Hera.
Yeah, but check it out. Check it out this. Leary recovered 2 goats, and look at another 2 goats on the left. So basically, Hira didn't find 4 of his own goats. He didn't take the ostrich and zebra, so that means he didn't get any bonus from the Mongols, and also not a great economy.
No, definitely. So it's definitely looking pretty dicey for Hera this game, I would say. Because Larry's he's got 600 food. He's going to be able to click up within the next 2 minutes. You know, he's going to be able to get out with, like I said, 5 or 7 crossbows or something like that, and hit Hera at minute 20, or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah. He only need to stop doing villies, and he can go up. Leary.
And Hera's going to be up, but it's going to be a couple minutes after that, I think. And that might be too late when you got all this open economy. And basically, all 3 of your resources can be hit by archers.
Yeah.
It's going to be a tough game.
Well, he's adding an archery range because probably expecting that he has to make the skirmishes. And this transition to Castle Age is just really strong. Well, 17 minutes 23 is not like a spectacular, but it's definitely a good time in a map like this that is super open.
Oh, absolutely. And be full walled in, too. It's actually pretty good. And, yeah, and he's going archers here. Second archery range. He's already got 2 archers. That's going to be tough to deal with. And it looks like Hera's making skirms even before clicking up. So he knows.
Yeah,
he knows he's in trouble.
I want to ask something. In this situation, it's not good to also, for example, if he has the wood, make a stable. Because honestly, if he's going few archers and 1 knight against the feudal army, he kill everything.
If he knew that your opponent was going skirms, he would do that. But you don't know. Your opponent might be going something entirely different.
That's
so
true.
Maybe they're just going up to the next stage, and in which case it just costs you too much economy. You might as well build a TC instead. But yeah.
Well,
but yeah, looks like Hera is.
Go.
Yeah, Hera is realizing he needs to make enough to kill the first wave of archers. So that's why he's watching those archery ranges with his scouts, and also why he's making like a ton of skirms, like or 6 or 7 skirms.
But then when he's gonna go up to Castle Age, because now
that's what I mean. It's gonna be late.
Super late. Double archery range, and those skirmishes are without any upgrade because he doesn't have the. No. He got the bloodlet. Sorry, I was wrong. He got fletching and armor, so he's actually with all the upgrades, and that's why he's getting delayed so much.
Yeah, and I don't mind this type of thing. What Hera's doing right now. If you kill the first archer wave, you'll be okay. And if you don't, you're in trouble. I mean, the other thing too is Larry has the option right now. He can do 3 TCs if he wants, and not get any upgrades for archers, and just boom essentially for a couple minutes while skirms are doing nothing. Or he can try and go with the archers and do some damage. And once he sees the skirms, exactly what you said earlier, you can drop a stable if you want to deal with them. So he has all the flexibility in the world, and that's very dangerous because Hera can't really scout to see what's happening inside Larry's base.
Yeah, I'm still not convinced about. Well, he's gonna make a TC, but you know what happened? If Leary's not doing damage now, he can go maybe all in Castle. That can be complicated to stop. At least that he's super defensive, staying at home. If he's not losing any army and stay at home, obviously he's doing a second town center, and he will catch up in Villis, and he will be ahead in Villis very soon.
Yeah, and this is one of those things where he might have, if Larry had taken all of the crossbows except one out of both archery ranges into his town center when those scouts were away, Hera wouldn't know it, and he could easily send them across the map to the left there and go kill, essentially. But that's why it's so dicey when you're in this circumstance. You don't know if that's happening or not. And so you drop them all out now.
Would you make a tower now, if you were Hera? Because the crossbows are coming and they are with the +2. And the +2 crossbows are so scary right now.
He is building a tower. I like how you asked that, because he is dropping one on both his wood piles, because he knows that if those get there, he's in trouble, so... But I agree with that. This is a dicey situation. He's adding some skirms and all that type of stuff, but, I mean, you could lose the game on the spot if you fight too soon or whatever else, take a bad fight. And Lyria has all the options just to try and kill Vils here.
But he's walling now the gold. The gold, this is what he didn't do in the first game.
That's
Not protect
right,
the gold. Now he's protecting, and of course he was against Knights, but the crops are there. I really think Lyria waited, in my opinion, too much. Well, I don't know, because right now, seriously, with obviously Lyria 2 Vils more, if he's doing now at least skirmishes here, he should be fine.
Yeah, absolutely, but it's if he had dropped 2 town centers and didn't get Botkin Arrow, he would be 6 or 10 villagers ahead, something like that. So he had that option, and Hera doesn't have the option to deal with that. Yeah, let's watch the micro here.
I'm checking at home. Now he's going back. He's coming with more crops. There's still a lot of army. A lot of army from Lyria. That's a lot. Would you make now 30C or ballistic? If you were Lyria?
Probably neither. I would probably drop a siege shop somewhere in the middle there. One of those 2 hills.
Okay.
Because it's a bunch of skirms. You see the 3 golds out in the open there? It's a bunch of skirmishers. If you can pick them off, you're in a great position.
And Lyria can see all. Now he has to be careful. Well, he's doing +2 armor and at least skirmishers. But the booming coming already for Lyria is solid. 47 villas, and it will be even more advantage soon. And now Hera, well, he's doing the bozo, but he's not dropping any TC because he was forced to make so many skirmishes, and also the least skirmish upgrade is expensive.
Skirmishers, towers, walls, the whole deal, just to deal with his, try palisades to make sure his gold's safe. Yeah, very tough map for Hera. I'm glad he's still alive at this point, because map like this, you never know. Sometimes it ends early.
I don't think this is a battle Lyria want to take, even if he's great with the micro. Why? Because his opponent got +2 armor even. +2 armor, so those skirmishes are tanky. So tanky, well now they will kill a lot of crossbows. I don't know what you think.
Yeah, but he is, but he's taking an okay trade here. He added a stable. In my opinion, he should have ran and waited till the Knights came in, but yeah, no, I think that was a great trade for Hera.
Yeah, definitely, man.
But not terrible for Lyria either. It's because he had so much more in numbers. It wasn't nearly as bad. But I definitely think if you waited with a couple Knights, those crossbows plus Knights is a way better combo than Knights and skirms. So
yeah, but the problem for Hera is the economy, and now Lyria triple stable because he knows that he's much ahead in the economy, and if he's going with the crossbows and Knights, will take skirmishes and Knights. Anytime.
Very easily. And if he has enough Knights, he can just use the Knights to get him and go forward with the crossbows. Like, it's
yeah, and he's putting a 30C with already 3 stables. This is a really good decision by Lyria, in my opinion.
Yep. And that push on the right there, I mean, the Knights are coming in, so Hera realizes that his army's going to get cleaned up here.
Whoa! Look at the TC! Look at the TC Hera is dropping! Wow! Okay.
Yeah, definitely an awkward spot, but where do you put it, right?
In the stone, at the back. At the back, in the stone at the back is fine with the wood, the stone, why not?
You could, but
yeah.
I agree. It's at the bottom of that hill. I don't like being at the bottom of the hill, but it's it's nice to have that early warning system for your gold and
Okay, those Knights taking out the skirmishes. This is a really good battle for Lyria. For sure, he's still 10 villas ahead, and the problem is that his economy it will boom even more. But now Lyria is taking a bad fight. He needs to wait a little bit, and those crops will take over the Knights.
Yeah, and I think Hera's in trouble here. He's 10 villagers behind. He's also behind the military by 10 units. So both
And
those
NTCs.
things combined. Yeah, and in TCs. Well, NTCs, are they equal now? They both 3 and 3, right?
He got 3 also here.
Oh no, you're right.
No.
You're right.
He
Harold
has
has
2
two,
only.
yeah. Yeah, so very dicey, obviously.
Okay, Bloodlines now, this is the difference which makes now Japanese more dangerous, right? Bloodlines,
Yeah.
which wasn't the case, well, 20 years ago, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and those knights, they're just gonna clean up those skirms.
Yeah, because now he's gonna be with Bloodlines. He might if he's doing even the +2. He's not doing. He's now spamming completely. He got 11 villages more. This is a so terrible position now for Hira. It's true that he's doing nice. The knights are +1, but now he's even behind in those husbandry. He can go in. He doesn't have the ballistic, but knights and Krobos is really strong combination here.
And taking this hill too, it's like the perfect hill now to deal with this town center. But at the same time, the town center is a way to stop Leary from pushing elsewhere, into his gold or elsewhere. So, while I don't like, the TC isn't the best spot, it's in a fine spot, I think.
Okay. There's no ballistic for any of the players. Still going with knights and crossbows. He has to be careful there. He's taking another monastery at the back. He did, of course,
Yeah.
a second stable too. Let's see where he's gonna make another TC. But the score is still super close, which in my opinion is tricky because the difference in population is right now bigger and bigger, Mr. Chris.
It totally is. 24 units difference. 12 vills and 12 military. I mean,
Wow.
it's expanding. And archers are obviously more expensive than skirms, and this is looking pretty dicey for Hera.
Yeah, but those knights are already +2. Now Leo is doing knights +2. The game is
Yep.
in a similar situation with the previous one. If Leo now take a bad battle, snowball again, even if he's ahead with the economy.
Yeah, and I think he'll probably take good fights here. He doesn't have any mangonels that can die, and I mean, skirms and archers. I think I prefer the archers in this circumstance. And there's that dangerous hill, and he's just cycling around trying to kill vills from Hera. It's looking pretty tough. Tough to deal with, because Hera doesn't want to engage in the open battle, and Leary's trying to go open on that left side there.
Husbandry as well for Leo. I think doesn't have the husbandry. I'm not sure. I cannot check in the overlay. The score is almost the same. The battle is gonna be taken. No, he's going around. I'm gonna check now his point of view. Fog of War. I mean, who we check, Chris? Because it doesn't really matter because this is so close. We check point of view from Hero. We can see how he's patrolling, and then with the monk, he's trying to. He's sending knights. He's now walling in the last second because the knight was going. Look at what Leo always try. He always tried to go for the raid, but then at the same time he's attacking, but the map is completely open. He's not taking a bad battle. No, he's trying to go in, but he's not walled. He could go all in if he wanted. Now University is gonna take some. Knight is now converting. The monks are doing the job, and the fight need to be on point, or Leo will have again the big problem he got in the previous game.
Yeah, and he lost a few units there that he probably shouldn't have, and fighting by a TC, and this is looking dangerous for Larry, to be honest.
The problem is the economy advantage is now insane. He has to micro
It
properly, need to kill the skirmishes, a lot of knights, and that economy advantage, another monk. Leo can now expand knights forever, that's the difference.
I agree, and 20 more villagers is not a small amount, so... but he is winning the army fight, Hera is, but
Yes.
maybe not by enough. I don't know.
But they're still killing more
Doing pretty good
villages.
here.
They're still killing more villages, idle time, still with the Krobos in top of that hill. He keeps sending knights, he's +2 knights. I don't know who is taking this battle. Now the monastery is being deleted. If who is winning this battle is huge for the game.
It is, yeah.
And
It looks like
Lear
Hera's
is
gonna win
taking,
it.
or Hera is now taking a good battle. Those skirmishes are helping a lot. I think Hera can
took
be incredibly happy to be winning those battles, but he's still ready. Look at the score is so tricky. He's still reading the goal. I don't know,
Yeah.
man. I don't know. And now Hera.
It's so weird.
Yeah.
I think the score is super deceptive here because Larry has 20 more villagers and an equal amount of army, or even better army because they're knights instead of skirmishers. So, I think it's one of those weird circumstances where Larry's winning, but the score doesn't show that.
Yeah, because the rate to kill dead is better for Hera. That's the thing. But the economy, he keep raiding, but now this can be brutal. He's raiding again more and more villages, so the difference is really increase. It's going to increase more and more. The problem for Leo, we're gonna see a castle for Hera. Where he's gonna put that castle?
Good question.
know.
Yeah, well, we'll see in a second, I guess. I mean, you want it at the top of that hill, but you have to do that right as you win the fight. And it looks like it's too equal an army right now to risk it. So
yeah. But he's doing more barracks, he's doing more stable, he got 4, he's doing the pikeman upgrade. I think Leary really is going like this because he wants to finish in Castle Age, Mr. Chris.
Absolutely, and I think he probably will at least do much more damage here before Castle's over. Like
the
this
Knights
hill
are
forward?
Yeah, the Knights are +2/+2. +2/+2. Where's the castle going to happen? I think he's gonna be defensive. I don't know. He's waiting because he feel like this next battle is so crucial, and he probably wanted to make a castle in top of that hill, but he's afraid because he see that Leary also got a lot of army, Chris.
Mm-hmm. And that's where you need it. You need it up top there, and you need the Mangudai out because right now it's
Oh, he's open, the wounded number, no, but he won in the last second. He's doing on purpose to attract the army and take the hill, maybe. And now the hill is there, but man, the pikes transition for Leary is so smart right now.
Yeah, I agree with that. The pikes are a great addition because it just means any fight you take, you're going to get a better trade. Especially uphill and all that stuff. And
military numbers, and also I like how Leo is getting inside with more knights. He's gonna raid more. Look at those pikes now. Knights and pikes combined need to take the hill. Definitely here taking better battles, but the economy difference is insane. And Leo is the one who is dropping a castle on his face. So forward the score. How is still ahead to Hira? I really don't know. Chris.
Yeah, this fight's brutal for well, I don't know. Actually, the fight's going pretty equal, but that castle is going to be just insanely powerful if he gets it up.
Yeah, but Hira is doing another castle, also trying to counter. Now the battle, what is going on? The battle is still being ahead for Leary, but was that probably what he wanted? He's still raiding the farmers, raiding the gold miners, he's raiding all the time. The castle is going to be up. This is absolutely insane, and now he has 30 villages ahead and a castle in top of that hill. Look at the score now.
I know, and that's the thing, right? That 30 mils, that's huge. And but military right now, he's ahead by 15 military units. So he's got knights raiding on multiple TCs. He's got pikes running around, and he's got the hill, and he's doing petards. Everyone, look at that.
He's raiding all over. Raiding all over. Peters, but don't send the Peters at the back. The Peters are being at the back while the other is doing Magondais. Peters with the gather point at the back is not the way to go. Obviously, he's still raiding. The problem is that he's still raiding, and with this economy difference, he can go up to Imp anytime soon. It's incredible how Hira is holding this game.
It is. He's done a really good job of holding this game, but right now it's 152 population versus 108. So Hera really needs those Mangudai and needs to not lose his castle. But with those petards coming up, I think he'll probably make enough of them to kill that castle.
And the hill is just huge. Well, he's doing a tower. Do you agree with that tower? Don't think Hira need to make those towers there. He need to make more castles, and spending those stone with the towers is gonna be so risky. Man, 141 villages. Leary, man. 141 villages, and Knights is still raiding all over his economy.
They are. They're doing great damage there. You look at that, and it's just everywhere. And he's got 5 petards right now. He's got 1 ram coming in.
He's gonna take the castle.
A couple more, and he'll take that castle. Yeah.
He's gonna take the castle. If he's taking that castle, it's just insane. And also his economy. His economy is getting there. He's really getting there. How difficult it is to kill the Canadian, Chris, because he was in a really bad position, in my opinion, for the whole game.
Yeah, definitely. Hera was in a tough spot this game. And
the petards! Look at the petards, and the castle is down, instantly down, and he's on the way to Imperial with a lot of fighters. Leary has this game, but how the score is like this, Chris? Please explain me.
Sure, I can tell you. So what happens is when you kind of use your units to do a bunch of raiding, you kill a couple villagers, but you lose your more expensive army. Okay. So your score actually goes the other way. But the villagers might be worth more than the army at some point. So after a few minutes, they kind of pay themselves off. So that's kind of what we've seen happen here. Is Leary kind of sent a bunch of army into raid and killed a bunch of villagers, and that's what kept Hera's score up so high. But that's why you see also over time it's just kind of going the opposite direction. You know, the longer the game goes, the more the score starts shifting, and less more army goes down. So.
Okay, he's doing all the upgrades because he's doing transition to probably Arbalest, right? Probably Arbalest trying to raid more. He has the nice raiding all over. Still 150 villages, 170 population. Look at the second TC he did here. The Rams are taking the buildings, ballistic, leather archer armor, and when he reach Imperial, he is gonna be like, oof. Oof.
Yeah, I think so too. I mean, it's one of those things where, you know, I think you click the Imperial Age too, and that hits your score as well. And but obviously, if you can ever get to Elite Mangudai, that's one thing that can save you. But with one castle and fights all over the base, all over the map.
Not only that, when he's gonna go up to Imp.
I agree, exactly. Yeah, probably not gonna.
Need to control those archers now. He's not controlling. Probably it's the mobility. Leo is doing another castle on the right side, in top of that hill. He's still raiding with the knights. Well, those knights has done during the game an incredible job. A really incredible job. The Imperialist is happening. Is there? Bresser, Arbalest need to be happening as well.
Yep, definitely. And you see the raids on both sides, right? The light cab on the left and the knights on the right, and there's just so many spots being hit at the same time here.
Yeah, Hira did the war tower, but Hira still, with all this raiding, is still in 125 villages. He's on the way to Imperial!
Yeah, and he got a guard tower just now, too. Not bad. Not bad. That's good stuff. He's just trying to defend with whatever you can, essentially.
Well, good thing for Hira is that Leo didn't spot the castle, and well, no, he has. He can see where the castle is. Okay, yeah. So he should go instantly against the for the castle.
I mean, killing the TCs over there is probably fine too. If you know your opponent got 20 vills or whatever, it's still a good spot to hit. And he knows Hera doesn't have that many castles, so with one, it's even tough to, you don't need to worry about it right away.
He's raiding the Lumberjacks, he's raiding absolutely everything. Look at the castle he's doing now. Castle he's doing, man, that's castle. Hira is expanding all over the map. Castle on Leary's base. There's a TC taking the gold from Leary, Now the Arbalists are, nah, that's not a battle you want to take before you reach Imp, because those Arbalists are gonna deal properly with the Mangudais.
Oh, absolutely. Those Mangudai going down by his main TC are definitely very expensive. Well, as an Arbalest or two, not a big deal. So,
and the GG has been called. GG call. Leary taking the lead. Leary had at this point when Hira resigned wasn't collecting a single pile of gold. Mr. Chris, check. Zero villages on gold when he resigned. Wow.
Yep. Definitely a tough spot after you spent so much on knights all game. Hard to keep it alive. So
this game was more about the civilization not about the decision making at the civilization, because Leary did Castle Age 17 minutes, and from there that stable transition, it seemed that it worked really great for him.
Absolutely, and I think that game was very about the map with how Hera would have, if Hera had all his resources behind his base, he could have went straight to Castle Age and just done knights to deal with the early crossbows. But because he had to spend so much on towers and skirms and walls and all that type of stuff, while his opponent was dropping a second TC and booming and that type of stuff, that really hurt him.
Okay, well, let's go and check now the next game.
Yeah, I told them, don't worry.
Yes, well, we are here. I don't know what happened with Twitch this weekend. It never happened to me, but well, in a big tournament and then these problems, I need to check. Well, I don't know how to check. I mean, how you check this? How do you check this? Yeah, hard to check anything. But we should be live already. Dale Andrew Darling, 20 subscription gift. What the hell? A Canadian. Okay. Well, the good thing is that the problems are being in between the games, Mr. Chris. So.
Yep, that's the time to have the problems. Good timing, man.
Yeah, I mean, it's a problem with some transition, There's a transition there that is doing the stream going bye-bye. Anyway, yeah. Twitch can handle the APM.
Too much going on, yeah.
Yeah, well, someone sabotaged my stream. But anyway, like I said, at least it's happening in between the games, not during the action, which is perfectly fine. Guys, Chris, Mayans Hira, Leary Kells. This match, I really want to analyze like what you are.
Yeah, that's
the
tough.
boss.
That's a tough matchup for sure. I mean, obviously, Mayans have a very strong advantage in the early game, in the very early game, with the extra Bill, with the Loom, and the Eagle. But Celts are definitely nothing to mess around with, especially as Mayans. Because Woad Raiders are a problem, and so is Siege units. And they can kind of match you pound for pound if you need to do archers or something like that in the early game with the economy. So this should be a really good matchup, I think. Definitely been a classic matchup for a long time. And if we look at Hera's map, look at both maps. Like they're just super open. Oh my god.
Yeah,
both
but this map for Hera is good.
Yeah, you're right. Hera does have kind of the right side with a lot of wood piles there. But if you ever lose the Archer War or a Siege War, it's very easy to hit all three of them from behind. Yeah. So there is one wood pile in the north there, but it's not easy to TC that either. So I'd say that maps are, and they're okay, but they're not amazing. So I like this though, because this is what we want to see. We want to see these guys fighting for their life.
Yeah,
in
full
this type
action.
of game.
Yeah, but definitely this time he got his stun at the back, goal at the back. The right side is easily wallable for Hera. While if we take Leary, well, the goal is at the back, but it's very open all over the map. Well, in front. On the left, he's still okay. Well, a big gap there, and both stun and goal at the back. Well, they are open maps, but it's still wallable, in my opinion, for both.
Oh, absolutely, and they're very easy. I mean, if Larry just walls to the right of his berries towards his TC, he can probably close that off, and I think we'll see something like that in this type of game, but we'll see.
Okay.
So it looks like 3 on wood so far for each of them. Pretty normal build here. I was expecting Hera to do some laming, but his Eagle's still looking around. He is trying to find his enemy already. Looks like they both are.
But for you, what do you prefer in this kind of map? Mayans or Celts? Or is more about how you play?
I almost always prefer Mayans, but that's just because Mayans are so beastly. But Celts are definitely in against Mayans. I'm going to say Celts are one of your best options because you got good siege, you got Woad Raiders, which counter Eagles really well. Good economy bonus to keep up with Mayans early, so it's definitely a pretty even matchup for these.
It's
an
amazing one for a fourth game here, right, Mr. Chris?
Mm-hmm.
It's
absolutely.
Awesome. It's awesome.
Absolutely.
I still think that I prefer Mayans as well because the production is much easier to get with the Mayans than with the Celts, don't you think, in later game?
Oh, definitely it is. But and plums are great, an overall unit. But again, if you're playing against champions or Woad Raiders, because of their movement speed, they can be tough to deal with if the map is really open. Because you do need a critical mass of archers to deal with those type of units. So, and if we look here, what's happening here? Like he's gonna go build a mill, okay? So they're both milling.
Uh-oh.
Looks like they're both doing some kind of either Drush or Feudal Age build, from the looks of it. And look at that, Hera already walled in his lumber camp. He definitely is a little paranoid.
Oh, did you see? Almost eating the town center, but he saved the scout. Well, not good, but at least he didn't lose it. Didn't lose it. Of course that you love Chris. Do you like how Chris analyzes everything? Of course you love Chris. And if you love him, do you know what you have to do? Follow his channel, man. Follow his channel because he's gonna be streaming. Actually, this is a really good time for you, right? At this point.
Yeah,
this
commonly, yeah. A couple hours later, commonly after I get off work.
But from here, I'm talking from here is a good time for you.
Canada, absolutely.
Yeah, man. Okay, being said that, starting to wall. Hira walling a little bit more now. He's at the limit. If Leary is winning, it is over. Match point for Leary.
Well, so, I mean, what do you mean going in? Because Drush?
No, Leary this time is going village 21 population up, and from there.
Yeah, it looks like he might be doing men-at-arms here, I would guess, from what we're seeing. Yeah, okay, he's up now.
A little bit
And,
slower.
Looks like they both are, though. They're both doing men-at-arms. Hera's also walling behind it, too. Oh, but yeah, Hera's going a little slower, for sure. By choice, too. He had enough food. He just decided not to go up.
Whoa.
Ooh, and that eagle's taking a lot of damage there. Blocking him.
What
Oh,
happened?
wow.
He lost the eagle being really quick, but what happened with Hera? Now going up, it's true that he's going 3 villages ahead, but we have seen between those two players that are so close how important it is to get the timing going on and get ahead with the first attack.
Absolutely, and if we look at Leary right now, I thought he was going to make militia to go for a man-at-arms.
Oh, look at the scout! This is
Yeah,
terrible!
he found
This
the
is
hole.
terrible for Leary! Because he spot the hole to Hera! Now Hera is
That's
telling,
so funny.
Thank you, Leary! Oh my god! Oh my god!
That was
That's
great.
crazy.
Yeah, you're right. That's a very unfortunate thing whenever that happens to you. So, yeah. So it looks like Hera is going militia though here. So he will end up with men-at-arms. Oh, Leary's now doing it too. He decided just to do it a little later. Just
Okay,
one.
well,
Just one. Huh. Don't see that very often. Just one, and then one range, 2 ranges. 2 ranges. Okay, so that's interesting. Often we see the 1 range these type of days, and this is a bigger army commitment when you go 2 ranges right at the start. So, and Hera's just closing off his entire map. Wow. Yep. Using that top side, and
Yep.
just getting the men-at-arms
So-
upgrade coming in. Yeah.
Man-at-arms, okay, now he's at the limit, like he can't lose anymore. But the man-at-arms are coming, and Leary is open. This time is open. This is the difference. Now, fully walled Hera. Is Leary gonna notice? Is Leary gonna notice? The men-at-arms are going to be there, and Leary, no reaction. Those are gonna be men-at-arms. Leary still no reaction. That village is going to be down. Yeah,
That
man.
bill's gonna drop.
Okay.
Oh my god!
No,
Tried to sneak
he
it.
didn't wall. Ooh, almost, but he couldn't do the job. Okay, he's gonna lose another, maybe. No, he's gonna be fine. I thought he was saving that villager. Ha!
He was trying. He was definitely trying. Oh, that one low HP bill though. If he doesn't wall that, he will lose that bill.
But why he's not walling? I don't understand
know.
this gameplay. Seriously.
Yeah,
I
that's
mean-
a little weird.
It's weird. I mean, he's playing some games walling everything, and now he's gonna lose 3 villages with
Yeah.
these men-at-arms. Don't get
Wow.
it at all. 3 villages already. He's 5 villages behind. You gotta be kidding me, man.
Very good hit from Hera there. Lots of damage with those men-at-arms.
But why? That's the right explanation. Why? Because he has the speed and he has the knowledge, and then he's falling behind 6 villages already, and Hera got 0 army right now.
He does, but he has the walls and he's got single
Yeah.
range going skirm, and he's getting the blacksmith upgrades, so he should be okay. And Leary has an idle TC right now. Okay, there we go. Now he's building bills, but he has a lot of army there. So if you ever were to get in with that army, it would be bad for Hera. So Hera's got to do whatever he has to keep that out.
Okay. Fletching already coming, but still without no army. But in this situation, he need to get in, because Leary, with that disadvantage against the Mayans' economy, how to come back? Like, it's 6 villages, it's a lot.
Absolutely, he needs to get in with that army. When you have the army advantage and the bill disadvantage, you need to do damage as soon as possible. So this is critical right here.
But he has no
But again,
fletching. Go,
It's hard to get in when there's skirms behind walls, obviously, right? It's not an easy decision. And you can even see Hera add some eagles, so he's basically saying, you're not getting in. Like, no. That's,
Yeah, and Mayans'
yeah.
economy is gonna shine. Go.
he's even going outside his walls, which might be a little dangerous and might actually help Leary, because with the 2 ranges, it'd be nice to pick off that army. Because right now,
but
Leary
no
has
fletching.
12.
But Chris, no fletching.
He'll get it. He's got blacksmith coming right now.
Okay.
And he's got 12 military versus 6. So if they end up fighting, Hera's definitely at a disadvantage there. So I'm kind of hoping Hera retreats this army, but we'll see in a second, I guess. At least he's camping just close to his base, so he can retreat if he needs to.
But this is what I don't understand. Just look at the walls now Lear is doing. Why you do now and not before? Like Hera did when you are playing for a match that can give you the semi-final spot. It makes no sense to lose that many villages and be already 6 villages behind. Don't get it. So sloppy.
Absolutely, but it's tough. It's tough because,
Yeah.
you know, it takes a lot of resources to wall that whole map, especially Larry's map, like the way he's walling it. I mean, you'd need 3 or 4 villagers, and that's a lot of time, so...
Okay, but now he's going.
But look
Now
at
he's
this.
going,
This is-
and he
Yeah,
can get
this
inside
is-
because that's a lot of army now.
The Hera needs to retreat right now. Yeah, he is going back now, because even if he gets back there, there's 14 units, where Hera only has 8 total.
Yeah, his
He needs
economy
to
is
drop
looking
skirms
good.
as soon as possible.
Oh, marketing coming. Marketing coming. He don't want to let that happen. He's gonna make the
Yeah,
market
but if
or
it gets
not?
shot, it'll drop. It'll drop right the first second it gets shot. Okay, you
Yeah.
did make it quick enough.
Wow. They put all the suspense there. They do on purpose to make us suffer, Chris. They want to make us suffer as much as possible.
They're just trying. They like me. They're just trying to make you suffer, man.
Okay. Archers and skirmishers. Now he has to be careful. The numbers are still better for Lear, but now those skirmishers will do the job still with some militia, still
Oh,
more
he's
army.
retreating.
He's
This is gonna hurt.
opening. Of course, he will be ahead in economy, Mr. Hera, and he's gonna be faster to Castle Age. And then Eagles, or keep going with Archers.
You know, I'd be half tempted to do both. If you got the economy for it, which he does, and it's kind of an open map, but you know, I'm not sure. He is up though, but we'll see right here. I think you need to keep making ranged units though, just because there's so many there that there is a risk of him breaking in. Probably
Yeah.
not that easily, but
He's fully walled,
Yeah, he's-
protecting the map. Fully
Yeah.
walled. Still didn't
Yeah,
kill
and he's-
anything. Go.
still doing skirms because he knows that if that army were to run through right now, it could be very dangerous.
Do you think he will
But
go
if
in?
he
I
keeps
think.
making I wouldn't here because he's got 10 skirms watching you. But if he had only had 5 skirms, I would say you definitely run it. You know, you risk him trying to wall the whole thing out, and he might not. It's pretty unlikely to make it.
Okay, he's taking idle
go
time
there.
in the north. He's taking now 1 village. He's 7 villages behind. But remember one thing: Lear got the wheelbarrow while no wheelbarrow for Hera, so it's not that big difference in economy anymore. And now really important the transition because Lear is also on the way to Castle Age, and he got more army, but now not by far.
Yeah.
Stable for the Kelts.
I probably would, seeing all those skirms, but it's hard to say because if he goes Eagles, yeah, I mean, I probably do. I probably would. I don't know, we'll see what he does though.
Okay, let's see if he's gonna palisade. Oh, he's going around. Damn. Now he's running away because he's feeling that army is not the best. He's trying to go forward. I don't know if he's gonna be able to make some damage here. It's many skirmishes, so he's not gonna be in really big danger at home. But resources for Lear are definitely at the limit. Open formation, trying to get. He's getting more army here. He's not controlling the army coming from the south. Now he did. Let's see the micro. This is a good button to take for Lear because he wants to take as much as possible before he's doing the upgrades.
You definitely do, absolutely. But Hera did have some good micro there and did some good damage, I would say. So it's probably a pretty good trade for Hera as well. And he is getting both elite skirm and crossbows. So yeah, if you could wait till those are in, it's even better, obviously. But sometimes you just can't wait that long. So
Yeah,
and
Lear still
only
have
elite
the
skirms, okay.
yeah. Lear still have the numbers. That's the problem for Hero.
He has the numbers. I agree. Hera's got the range though. And he is going university, so he is grabbing the early upgrade here.
Ballistic, but I don't see any other buildings from Leary. He's trying to go TCs.
I mean, maybe a seed shop? I don't know. We'll see here in a second. I guess he has to get the skirm upgrade too, which is expensive, so probably what he's waiting for. He's going forward with the archers, though.
Yeah, he's doing both upgrades. He's trying to deal with those skirmishes, he's trying to go away. Ballistic is about to be there. He has to be careful. The micro is usually good for Lear, but now the upgrades are just paying off. And this is looking so good for Hira right now. Lear is about to have without army. He's now dancing, but he's losing absolutely everything. And the score is going definitely not great for Lear. He lost everything and 10 villages, but now he's doing the siege wars up on this table. He should do that before, and also don't take those battles. I don't know. What do you think? Double the stable.
Yeah, I think so too. I agree. I think you should have ran there, but it's hard to tell because he was thinking he might be able to get the upgrades in time, and it was just probably 30 seconds too late. So it's hard to estimate those sometimes. So I think what he did was reasonable, but obviously in light of the way it turned out, it's not the best.
Anyway,
Hera's trying to break in on the right there.
But kill siege incoming.
Yeah,
Kill siege incoming.
Yeah,
in top of that hill. In top of that hill. Okay, trying to get the battle, but now he need to go away. The kill siege is so dangerous. He need to repair. He's not repairing. I can't believe that he's gonna lose that. Wow. Oh, boom! He took half of the archers, but I don't think he is still a really good trade. Now he's gonna kill those. He's dancing with the villagers. Now also dancing Hira, doing a really good job. The knights are going to be there, but the economy for Lear is now terrible. And this is the 2-2, man. This is the 2-2, and we go for the decider. I don't know what you think, but...
Yeah, and I think... Yeah, probably. And I think on the left, too, Hera noticed the knights, and he ran his skirms home. So that was really good play by him. And Leary's trying to go right here, though.
Ooh.
See if he gets in with those 3 knights.
Okay.
Yeah,
but he got ballistic. Well, maybe, I mean, Lear, what he can do now is all in. Siege, knights, and let's see if it's gonna work, the Holland Rush. Like, all aggressive.
That's what I would try here, yeah. If you're at the end of your rope like this, definitely give it all your all for push there.
Would you add some
and
scorpions?
Hera's adding a barracks.
Wow, okay.
Yeah, probably, yeah. I mean, he's already got 2 mangonels, which is quite a bit of man. And it looks like Hera's adding eagles here, because he knows about the siege, so... Oh, this could be a big fight here. Oh, Hera's watching it closely, that's good. Retreating. Yeah, good idea.
And 3-tone centers. The archers are already there. Archers without... Oh, he cancelled the crossbow upgrade, but he's still there trying to pick a villager. I think he will. Got it.
Yep.
Village in the north. And, well, imagine if he was there with 4 or 5 archers. But now, this is dangerous, because those eagles don't have... They are not eagle warrior. And he got 2 mangonels. And if he's coming now, also with village forward, he's going all in. Lear is now that he's behind in economy, and he's going to try all aggressive.
He totally is, yeah. He's just making units with everything he can. So let's see how this hill goes in front of Hera's base here, because this is a dangerous spot. Hera, don't fight till you're ready. This is, yeah.
Look at Lear, how smart. He's so smart, killing the Barras. He know that he need to kill the eagle production. Yes, but don't kill your own knights. He's killing his own knights. That's not good. He killed his own knights. Now, open formation. The knights will take the eagles, but if he's losing those mangonels, it's gonna be bad. But the bada-boom, no, it's not happening. And we go for the decider. We go, in my opinion, for the decider, because the advantage now is so big.
Yep, definitely looking like Hera took a great fight there. And the economy is just 23 villagers ahead. It's 50% more economy at this point, so... Unless you get a really good RB kill, I think Leary's in trouble here.
Some people is telling Leary is not playing great this game. What do you think?
Oh, yeah, well, I think it's anytime you get a surprise men-at-arms attack on you that you weren't expecting, and it does some damage, once you've lost 3 villagers, it doesn't matter who you are. You're going to look like you're not playing as good just because you're so far behind in early economy like that. So...
Yeah, he's over, man. He's over, and it is decider. We expected this series to go for the decided game. 2-2. I don't know if you want to take a minute or something, Mr. Chris, but let's analyze this game, because the 2-2 is already there. Oh my god. 2-2. And now, statistics, military, look at the 28 largest army, 27 economy. Well, much better, obviously, for Hera. And the transition this time was so solid, and well, clear win here by Hera.
Absolutely, and it's always tough to say, you know, when you get attacked by men-at-arms, if you think like if that one Vil that by his wood camp was full hit points instead of half hit points or whatever it was, a third of hit points, he probably wouldn't have lost that Vil. So it's one where he might have just thought, hey, I'm good there, you know. Like the first one by the mill, I think everyone kind of expected that one because, you know, if you're surprised by a men-at-arms when you weren't expecting them, you could be looking anywhere else when that happens.
Yeah.
So
they are needing a break. I just say to them, you don't see them. I want that they relax. Let's give them some privacy. And well, if you want to get 2 or 3 minutes as well, Chris, is your time. We be right back in 2-3 minutes, guys, for the last game of these quarterfinals.
sounds good. What's up, everyone? Yes, Mem isn't back, but I'm here.
I'm
so if you
back.
guys want to talk.
I'm back too.
Okay.
You are back too?
Yeah.
Or you've been here all the time. Chris, what is through this super intense series, right?
It sure is. 2-2. It couldn't be any better than that.
Yeah. What a end series. I mean, do you want that we make a recap? Oh my god, the support is real. Let me check. Thank you so much, Gobi. I will check all the support when we are going to finish this stream. I mean, we got Chris close to 12,000 viewers at some point, 11,000. Then it's going up, it's going down. It's normal during a day. Really a long stream, but the games are just crazy. Don't you feel? I don't want to make you feel jealous. Don't you feel like, ah, man? At some point you didn't feel pity that I couldn't participate in this one.
Well, that's okay. I've definitely played in my fair share of tournaments over the years. So
yeah, that's true.
Over 15 years. Over 15 years, I'm gonna say I had more than 35 or 40 first place wins. So,
but Chris, hype me a little
I'm okay
bit.
with that.
If we make another set 4, I want to see you in.
Oh yeah, I'll be in there for sure.
Oh man,
absolutely.
okay.
And I think all of our team will be in there. Kaposh, Riet, Bakti, myself.
Yeah.
We'll be much better than you've seen us lately, for sure. So
yeah, okay, let's update the civilizations. They are right, guys. They are right. I mean, they have used it. Franks, Malians, Celts, and Japanese. Leo keep China for this game because it's gonna be China, and then Slavs and Burmese, China and Vietnam. I think it's gonna be Chinese and Slavs the last game. What do you think?
I think so too. I totally think so too. I think Slavs are probably a good choice here, and Chinese is definitely a very good choice. So that's probably what we'll end up seeing here. That'll be good. Yeah.
Well, people is asking you some questions. You can tell them how old are you, Mr. Chris? Oh, but no. We go because they started, I think. Did they start?
Good. Let's go. I'm looking.
Did they started? No. I think they are not. I'm checking the other monitor. They didn't start. They didn't start. So people want to know how old are you and when you started to play this game.
Yeah, so I'm 33 right now, and I started playing it when I was 13. So some early history is I played the demo of Age of Empires 2, and then it got into the game, and it took me a little while to get good. It took a couple years, and then ended up going to World Cyber Games 2001 and World Cyber Games 2003. And then from there, there was a lot of tournaments in that 10-year stretch from 2001 to 2010 that I played. So
crazy. Well,
definitely had a good.
Yeah. Sorry that I interrupt you because then I will forget. You're gonna have so much the next weekend, I think, in Capo's 24-hour stream. So you're gonna play against Doubt.
Absolutely. We're having a 3-way show match where Chris is playing Doubt, Doubt's playing Kaposh, and all three of us are playing each other essentially. Yeah. So it should be super exciting. I also have a show match this week against Hong.
But now you know what is exciting? They decided that last game of this series, Hira and Leary decided game. Who is winning is advancing, who is losing go home. And we have Slavs, as we call it, and China. Chris, thank you for being here with me. Who is getting the advantage here?
I prefer Chinese as the race slightly to Slavs here. So I think Larry probably has a slight edge, but they're very close in terms of power, so it's hard to say for sure how this is going to go.
Slav's economy is also strong. Go.
It is. It's very strong. It's very strong. And if we look here, like Hera's map here, it's actually pretty good. He's got 3 backwoods. He's got a back gold. I mean, it's not ideal, but side berries. But the stones are a little, they're pretty far away, I would say. And then if we look at Larry's base, he also has a nice backwood. Front gold, but it's probably not that hard to close off that area between the 2 wood camps and then build your buildings somewhere else. So I actually think they both have pretty decent maps this game.
Wow, which is great for a decider, right?
Absolutely. I definitely don't want to see anyone get in trouble for that at this stage of the game. So. Okay. And if you look here, it looks like Leary had a decent start. He's ahead by a villager, about 2 villagers actually, 2 and a little bit. So that's pretty solid for Chinese. That doesn't always happen that well. So, and definitely a good start there.
Leary, almost everyone tried to play with China. He's usually, I remember many tournaments and games that he used it always in the first game because he feels so good with them. One of his favorite civilizations, but now he's with the decider. The problem here is that now he's not gonna be annoying with the scout because China got the loom early, so he's completely fine and you are not gonna be able to lame at least the village. But Hira is already there with the scout, maybe trying to get the rhino.
Yeah, and that's the thing, right? I mean, he did find his sheep there, which is good. And with China, you do need to make sure you get all your resources because those extra, extra lower food at the start of the game means that you need them more than other civs would. But yeah, it definitely seems to be a pretty good start here, and I don't think Hera's going to do much with that scout.
But this is amazing. He spotted the barrack and he can't deny. Will you deny that barrack build or not? You keep the scout like he's doing because he has no loom.
If you can deny it. I mean, as long as you don't lose too much HP, it's probably not. But it's so close to the TC though that
yeah, that's a problem.
Yeah, you might not because of that reason.
Okay. Well, the good thing here is that he spotted. That's why exploration is so crucial. And now he just need to wall a little bit his resort. Well, a little bit. Do you think he's walling a little bit the berries? Well.
The cage right there.
But look how
he's not taking any chances though, and I don't blame him. Big game like this, don't take any chances.
But Chris, look how he's walling that important the berries because with China you want to keep the food income as strong as possible.
Absolutely, you need it, and that's even his wood. He said, you know what? I'm not going to have any idle vills because of walking time or things like that. I'm going to have a nice open far out wall here to make sure that don't have any issues.
Oh,
But Hera made the barracks. He didn't. Look at this. Hera made a barracks. He didn't make any militia.
Mind
He
game.
was just mind games. Yep.
Do you think it's on purpose, or because he noticed that Lear was right away there, then he said, okay, if I can surprise, it's not worthy?
Don't know, but in either case, it's fun to see him do that. That's definitely a trick. Definitely surprised him a bit there.
It's definitely strong. And now he will go up, probably.
Yep.
Oof, he's missing
Probably
the
both
food.
go up here pretty much.
Okay, he's up now.
Slightly, yeah. Yeah.
21 population. Lear will go up very quick too. And look how smooth is his Dark Age. 23 population. Oh man.
Yeah,
Amazing.
very fast up. Yeah, and it looks like Hera is doing men-at-arms. Again, he probably seen the success of it last game and said, you know what? Even if it doesn't work, I'm going to do it anyway. And
That's gonna be
anyway,
tricky.
with those...
Then
I'm
it's gonna be
surprised. He's not
tricky.
building any militia yet. He's not building any militia yet, so why is he on gold then? If he's not doing men-at-arms?
I think he's waiting.
Oh,
I'm
there we
asking
go.
you.
He is
He's
now.
doing now? Okay,
He is
he's
now.
doing now.
Yeah. Yeah. It's just a little slow, that's all. Yeah, but it looks like Larry's doing exactly the same thing. Militia right now. Enough food to get men-at-arms with that ostrich, so... Yeah.
There is a hole between the barrack and that tree. So if they
There
go
is,
longer,
isn't there? Yeah.
it's a hole, man.
Freaky.
The hell? Look at those.
Yeah.
My God.
Yeah.
Okay, he's going
you're
with
right.
the militias. He's sticking the lead, but there's no walls yet for Leo. And you have seen what happened in the games when Leo has played wall. He was much more solid. Well, like everyone, right? But still, he got a little bit sloppy without the wall. So maybe he should wall it a little bit
boy.
right now.
Yeah, and oh boy, this is dangerous for Hera because he's going forward with men-at-arms, which are good, but he's going to run into walls there. Well, the militia from Leary, Hera's not done walling yet, so he left before he finished walling. So he might have a big surprise here with that berries.
He's not expecting the
he sees it
militias.
now.
He's there, but now the militias are already there. He walled the palace.
And
He
his
walled
TC
completely. Has to be careful on the TC, the scout, but he's trying to wall. He can't now wall. Ay, ay, ay.
Oh my
He's
God.
not walling, and those are men-at-arms already. And he's denying the berries, which is really important. And now he's probably gonna
Huge.
pick a villager. Yeah, now he's picking the villager.
Yeah.
Now, yes. He's gonna get it.
Yeah.
Got it. He loses the scout, but still, at this point, the villager is worth it, right?
Absolutely, and that's the like, Hera literally had to go home with his men-at-arms, so he lost the villager, and he still had to go all the way back, and he hasn't been on berries. So if he had just finished, and he's got 2 idols, right? Okay, he's getting them back to work now, but
Yeah, he's walling, so he got some idols. He's now taking the hill, still getting the hill is solid. Well, need to go back, 1 for 1. Now he's gonna try to make another house, maybe. Trying to kill the scout. Yeah, but still, by that point, the men-at-arms are starting to be a little bit useless because he got an archery range already.
absolutely, once you hit the archery range and some walls behind that, I mean, those men-at-arms are not worth that much anymore. So any villages you can get is perfect. So Larry's ahead by 3 villagers right now. So 2 from Chinese bonus and 1 from that kill, and even 1 more maybe from a little bit of idle time from Hera maybe. So that's huge. That's huge at this point.
What do
in
you
the game.
think? What do you
And
think
yes,
about
yeah.
second archery range? Sorry, Chris.
Oh, no worries, no worries. I mean, if you think you can do damage, then it's great. If you don't, then it's probably not worth it. But because he's ahead by 4 villagers, you just, you can keep that military advantage too. It's not a bad idea.
Okay. I mean, it's not walling. You need to make the blacksmith. He didn't wall in the north. Now he's walling with a lot of villages. You can feel. You can feel that this is decided, Chris. I mean, I feel. I smell. It's decided game. Now the scout is gonna put in problem that village. He's gonna block it and gonna recover that village lost. Yes, he will.
he got it,
Sloppy
got it.
guy in Leary here because what was doing that village there? I don't know.
Oops. Yeah,
I
that's
don't
an
know.
oops moment.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
But if you look at Larry's economy, though, he is getting up to... Oh, I guess they both are. 200 food apiece, so... But Hera's just doing skirms behind walls, it looks like. He knows he's behind a little bit and has decided, you know what? I'm not going to go into the archer war with slabs. I'm going to just go for a few skirms and defend.
Yeah, well, both got great economy, but the Slavs, man, I really get nervous when I see all the walls, and then I check in the north, and look at the palisade walls by leaving that hole, like that big hole. Man, how that happened?
Still by
how?
And by the barracks too, there's multiple holes. So by the barracks, there's one too. But I think Larry's got enough army to deal with whatever comes his way. But you're right. There's 2 holes that you want to figure out there.
Yeah, but the Slavs' economy is fantastic. Seriously, it's amazing. Look at the resources for Hira. They are just really good. Of course, Leo is gonna be fine too because he has a good economy going. But I feel that now the farms from Slavs are shining. Look at the amount of farms he has. It's just insane, and that's give him a boost in his economy. He's getting there. No fletching though, and anything. Okay, they will do fletching or something, or we'll try to go Castle Age.
I don't know, but you look at this and it's funny because Harris has 1 archery range and he's attacking with military, while Larry has 2 archery ranges and way more military and he's defending.
Yeah.
Usually you see the opposite of that, so a little confusing.
Still open.
And see, even Larry's still walling behind this, even though he knows he has more army.
That's crazy. Yeah. Well, walling all them up, and now Hira is stable and up to Castle is this Slav's economy sick, but still he's fully open. I mean, Lear is walling, but he's fully open. Seriously. I mean, look at in the north. Can't believe. Look at the village now. In the wood, not playing smooth. Look at the village going away. Look at the village where he's sending in the north, in front. No, he's not checking. He's got the point. He's got the point. He got another.
Yeah, he got the hole in the front though.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is he might, when he returns, might check the top. Oh, maybe not. I don't know. But he'll get the one in the front at least.
Okay, but just look at the economy difference. These Slavs are almost not being used, and today, well, Mr. Yod dominated, and Hira's looking really good at the moment with double stable already.
He is, but you look at it, I mean, Larry spent a lot of that resources on his, 11 military that are there, right? And the extra archery range. So if he didn't spend them on that, he'd probably be a little further ahead, I think.
Okay. Do you feel still that Lear is ahead?
No, I wouldn't say that necessarily anymore.
Okay.
It's definitely looking like a much closer game, but yeah.
Well, it's a minute and 30 seconds. He has 4 villages more, both without the wheelbarrow. Leary also without the horse collar, which at this point is definitely not good because he got a lot of farms. And now Leary, would you think is gonna be a north with only archery ranges, or he should add a stable, counting that China also can make camels?
Yeah, I would definitely prefer a stable. The camels are great if there's knights, and especially even skirms. If there's knights and skirms, you can deal with that with just camels pretty much, and it's probably what I would do here. But he does have 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah, he's got enough on gold to do a little more than that. So
just look what Lear is doing. He's sending the skirmishers because he wants to check what his opponent is doing, right? Like exploration, but he keep the archers at home. Okay, I like that.
Yeah, and he is going to be surprised by the knights. I think he was expecting something else. I mean, he is doing the stable though for the camels, but he's just trying to see. He's trying to see if those skirms can spot some random crossbows somewhere in the middle of the map.
He find the scout and see that he's bloodlines and +1, so he know what he's going.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, stable. Now coming with the archers. He's gonna be chain barred in armor. How many knights he's gonna have? No. Leary, now you don't want to take a battle because those knights +2 are going to be absolutely best, in my opinion. I don't know. I mean, the archers will be with Bodkin, but is enough archers to deal with the knights? I'm not sure.
If there's six knights, I would say no. And he has almost that many right now, so. With hit and run, if it's one at a time like this, probably. But Hera's coming in though. Let's see. So 5 knights, you probably win this fight, but
he's coming with 7. Okay. It's gonna be 7. I don't know. It's gonna be tough. There's no ballistic.
He decided not to.
Okay. I don't know if he needed this battle. Now he's sending some camel. He still have the hill advantage, and Thambrin. Thambrin also make a difference here. It's now sniping the scout.
That's huge.
Damn. Stammering really important in
And this
at this moment.
Absolutely. It totally is. That makes those archers so much stronger than they are, and just waiting for camels helps so much too. So if Hera tries to fight on that hill, I think he'd be in trouble right now. So I think he's just choosing to go for the economy. But while he does that, his base is still really open. So if those crossbows get in and he just makes camels at home, he's probably going to be okay, I think.
Siege Wars up, he got at home. But now, let's see if Lear
he
is
does.
going to be able to wall. Because Mr. Hira is trying to raid in 2 spots at the same time. And now Lear is going back. Do you think he should go back or he should keep trying to attack?
It's tough because if you attack, you're now focused on 3 spots. But I think if you could manage it, you'd probably go all 3. But I don't blame him for going back in the decider game.
Yeah.
You don't want to take a big risk. You've seen the siege shop, maybe you might have seen it's garrisoned and been like, I'm not going to risk my 20 archers to 1 stray mangonel shot here. So
I think he's really trusting a lot China economy. He feels confident with this 1 TC and 38 military. And doing
huge.
husbandry with few camels. If he's really taking a good battle and being protected at home, here he's gonna have a bad time. Those are camels now with the husbandry. Definitely not upgrades. Now he's doing the monastery. But he's Thambrin, crossbows, he's coming with more. It's a lot of knights now. Has to be careful, but a lot of crossbows as well. Wow.
it is. And I think the crossbows on the hill are great here. I mean, with thumb ring and all that type of stuff, it's looking a little dicey for knights. But the one thing that does happen is if you get enough knights by, like, let's say you have 5 more than you need, you can take a really good fight here.
The Mangonel.
Yeah.
Did he spot it? Oh boy, go, Chris. Sorry, but he was going to get a Mangonel shot. Oh,
Yeah,
few
if you can
monks.
if you can overload.
Few
There's
monks.
monks coming in too. Those monks are great. Monks are great in a fight like this.
He need to convert. He converted only 1, so it wasn't that great.
camels
Now he's
are
gonna
out of
try to get the
position.
Mangonel. Who is taking this battle? He's gonna take the Mangonel. This is so many crossbows, but there's still so many knights. The camels need to go back, but those knights are just dying like crazy against those
They
Thambri
are.
archers. Man,
Downhill. Yeah, downhill against that many crossbows. And that's where if you had 5 more knights, like, you're good. But it's tough to count whether you have enough or not in a fight like that. Especially uphill is so much more powerful for crossbows. So.
you notice killing the villager. Now he's coming with the monks. The score is getting a little bit ahead. 6 villas ahead. And look at the army by the kid.
It's huge. And we'll see. As long as he doesn't get any bad mangonel shots here, I mean, I think he's definitely winning so far this game.
He has 2 tone centers. Oh, and that's another one. Oh, not
Yeah.
Mangonel shot. Definitely not. He got now few camels. Man, that husbandry is giving him a lot.
It's doing great. Yeah, you're right.
A
It's
lot
basically
with the
got knights
husbandry,
all over
man.
the
Look at
place.
those camels. That's crazy. And 2
Yeah.
tone centers. Much more villages. Look at the camels. He has to be careful. That is gonna be camel bye-bye. Not taking the shot. Looking super sharp now for Leary.
I agree. He's got the map control. He's got this great spot for this hill in front of the base. Definitely looking like it's real trouble for Hera here. He's got to play out of his mind to come back here and keep himself safe. He's even protecting that monk with the camels. Oh my god,
Wow.
Monk stays alive.
Would you make now more TCs or add ballistic? Oh, no, he's doing another TC. Leo is doing another tone center, so the answer is there. Do you agree with that?
Definitely. And that's the safe answer. That's always the safe answer is you can always boom. And I mean, if he wanted to, he could add a single siege shot forward here and do some more damage. But I think he already is. I mean, you look at that army and it's killing Hera's army and just distracting him nonstop. So
Okay, he's doing now the
what's Hera building
bloodlines.
there?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
He did the perfect army composition. How a game can change. Because in the previous game, sloppy. Now, I mean, Hira didn't do anything bad, in my opinion. It's just that now Leary has all the answers to what Hira is doing.
Absolutely, he does, and that's a great army composition and good decisions by Leary to get himself to this type of spot.
Oof,
Ooh,
Mangonel
another Mangonel
down.
goes down.
Bloodlines, look at the score. Big problems. He can outmass army, and the army composition is perfect with camels. Look at those 2 monks that are coming. Oh boy.
Yeah, definitely a very dicey situation for Hera here. And the question is, what do you make? Because you make knights, and the other guy makes more camels. You know, Larry makes more camels. You make anything else, and archers are pretty much dealing with it, and that's a big group of archers. So
Man, that Thumbrine is... I'm just noticing how strong the archers are with Thumbrine and not even ballistic. They are just shooting like...
They shoot so fast.
So fast.
Yeah. Absolutely. It's a great upgrade to have when you have this many crossbows for sure.
Ooh,
oh my god,
but those are a lot of knights, man. A lot of knights. Well, I didn't even pay attention. Let's see. It's gonna be the comeback or no? A lot of knights. Look at the Mangonel. Hira need to take this one because if not, it's gonna be the game. Let's see, because this is a lot of knights. Also the Mangonel, a lot of knights here, but he's taking. Oh,
wow.
That Mangonel shot to God. He took half of the archers, and now Hira is back in the game.
Wow, that was amazing. Like that was what I meant by if you have a couple extra knights and you get the top of that hill, the crossbows don't do that much damage anymore, and you just ate that army. Just devoured it.
That was incredible. Now he's opening the woodline. He has to be careful. There's no army at all for Leary anymore. Hira is ahead. Obviously the economy is better. He need to control the monks. He's gonna lose that monk. Probably not. He just noticed. He overchopping in front. Still Leary has a huge economy. So if he wall and avoid the raiding, which he's not doing right now he's doing, he can still have a good army to counter. What do you think?
I think it's still a really close game, definitely.
Yes.
But it definitely was a big swing there, and I think Hera, is doing a great job with how he managed that and hitting in two different spots right now and looking for anything he can do for free damage here, and that's what we're trying to see.
Did you see that Mangonel shot? That bada boom! Come on, man! What the hell?
That was beautiful. Yeah,
wow!
It was a beautiful shot there. Definitely killed, I don't know, 15 or 20 archers there.
And now he's open. He didn't wall. But still now Leary has army again to probably respond properly.
Absolutely, and I almost wonder if he was baiting Hera here, because sometimes you want your enemy army to come in when you got 10 camels like that, and trap them in there and just kill them. So sometimes you pretend like you're about to wall, and you just don't.
Chris,
so.
the wood line for Leary is disaster. I mean, look how exposed it is. But now the camels are coming. He has to be careful. There's two monks. He needs to take a good battle. Who is taking this battle probably can't really take the game. Even if Leary has right now 20 villages more, he needs to move the wood line. He's not moving right now. A lot of army. This is just gonna be another level fight.
It is. And this is where, like, the nice thing for Leary is all he has to do is keep making camels, right? I mean, your enemy just has pure knights. So you have this nice, great counter unit, and you have 20 more villagers. So every second that Hera doesn't do damage, it's getting worse for him, unfortunately. But Terra's taking a great spot here with those two Mangonels and that hill.
And adding pikes.
Trying to do as much damage.
And he's adding pikes as well. He's adding pikes as well. The score is still pretty close. The wood I insist is terrible for Leary. I don't know where he's moving because he's not taking any wood. On the right, on the left, where he's going. He has no wood line now, and now let's take this battle. He got also a few monks as well. He's going to try to convert the knights. If he convert the knights, we'll kill now the Mangonels, and now those camels should really shine. He got also the knights, and this is a really good battle now for the kid. Chris, who is taking this game?
Well, I think the camels are great here. I mean, it's one of those things where they're the perfect counter unit. You just mass as many as you can. So even if Hera wins this fight, which I think he's going to, but very, very barely, it still might not have been cost effective for him to take that fight. So, yeah, and I think that's what happened there. I mean, that was a good fight for Leary, but Hera needs to take that fight, because if he didn't, every second with those 20 more villagers, Leary's getting ahead. So I'm actually pretty nervous for Hera right now because.
Well, Leary has right now 5 stables, and spamming camels from them, and also doing crossbows. Still, his army composition is great, but Hera is just fighting like a beast here. Honestly,
he is.
Awesome
He knows he needs to do whatever he can at this point. And with all those camels, though, I think it's going to be a tough decision. What do you make now? And let's see what Hera chooses to do. Is he just going to go more knights here, or is he going to go something else?
Sending some camels to raid. I don't know about that decision. Hera noticed instantly. He still keep going camels. Now he's doing the pikes, but now look what Hera is doing. He see the camels trying to raid, and he's thinking, I'm going home from Leary. I'm gonna take him. But now the pikes are going to be almost there, Chris. The pikes upgrade are going to be, and Hera need to go back.
I think Hera has to go back there. It's one of those things where you have enough to clear that army, but you're going to lose more than you want to when you want to, and especially with those camels coming in there. But if he fights down
the Mangonel
yeah.
shot again. It's gonna be a disaster. Ooh, he converted. This army composition now for Leo is so strong. He need to kill the Mangonel. Let's see if he's gonna be open formation with those crossbows. He's gonna do it. He saved it completely at the spot, and now the situation is still dramatic for both. But Leary economy, Chris.
Yeah,
It's up to
just
Imperial.
slowly pushing away. It
my
is,
God.
and that's where it's tough. That's where it's so tough right now. 'Cause
Almost
there's not
up
much
to
you can do
Imperial.
about that.
Just
and that's where it's. Yeah, those. And the other thing too is his army is also cost effective right now too, right? Like with all those camels and pikemen, you want to fight knights as much as you can. So, and Hera's just trying to have enough of them so that he can overrun him. But
He's on
we'll
the
see.
way
I mean,
to aim. On the way to
Yeah,
aim.
this-
Almost stone to make a castle. Go ahead, Mr. Chris.
I'm just gonna say this is the part where if you're Larry and you're imping, you better make sure you don't lose your army before you hit Imperial, because that's
Yes.
what Hera should do. Is in the next minute or two have enough army and do one final push here and just see if you can kill all the army. You definitely have a good shot. But if you can't and those get upgraded, or a castle goes up, which you see Larry's coming forward for.
But his pikes, camels, he's doing the castle in top of that hill. Pikes, crossbows, camels, the castle is happening in top of that hill. It's an amazing castle to control the game.
It totally is, and this is very dangerous for Hera, because what do you make now? You've got you got knights. He's doing 2 scorpions. You got a few pikemen to deal with the camels, but with the camels and the pikemen defending the archers on this hill, and taking your stone, your gold, map control, this is looking pretty sketchy for Hera.
He's now walling, he's walling.
yeah.
Hira notice he's walling there. Do you remember the smiles in the start? Look how focused they are, but Hira is on the way to Imperial. How he did? Slaps economy, fantastic. He shouldn't lose those camels, like you say. He need to be on point, because now those knights, a lot of nice mobility. Those camels are just going to the wrong way. What is he doing with those camels? I don't know. I believe that they are also nervous. It's so important. This match, it's worthy. Not only semifinal, well, directly $2,000, Chris.
I know, it's huge. This
Yeah.
match is definitely really exciting. I mean, and those camels were probably just trying to get the bills. He thought he could get in before the quick wall, but he probably went back to look at his economy and didn't realize that the camels were kind of getting eaten over there.
Yeah, but now what happened first? He's doing ballistic now, light caps. He got 50 farmers. Leary can raid all over now because he got a lot of farms. Hira as well. Halberdiers, Arbalest. The first upgrade he's doing,
Probably
but
both.
I will do halves as soon as possible.
I'd probably do both there. Yeah, whatever you can afford. But he's got the hill too. So I mean, Arbalest and the attack upgrades downhill with a castle defending it. You could jump in the castle if you need to. It's probably completely fine here. You can see Hera's going forward. Look at that. He's going for the counterattack. And that's what you want to do right now. You know, hey, I'm in trouble if I stay at home and don't do anything here. So let's go see what we can do with our army.
He's gonna make a house, he's not doing, he's gonna lose that village. Of course, these are going to be halves. The halberdiers are going to be there in a second. Now he's gonna raid some villages, but he's still ahead in village numbers. Those knights are gonna have a bad time against the halves. The halves are there, and he's taking a battle. He will kill the halves, but those halves are gonna be a really good trade, because he's gonna take a lot of knights before he's doing the cavaliers. That's something that you don't want.
Absolutely. Definitely didn't want to take that fight. I think he thought they were just pikemen, and then they turned into halves right as he started the fight. Oh, very painful fight for Hera, because those are gold units, and you're probably running low on gold without having that one gold.
But
yeah.
he's getting in with knights and ready more. Now Leo is losing some villages. Okay, has to be careful.
Definitely has to be careful. He's got a monk and a couple cav there, but that forward push on that hill is looking really dicey for him right now.
Chris.
There's lots of raiding going on. Oh my god.
Exactly. On the left, look at Leary. That's what he's doing great with the light caps. Not letting Hira get the greatest economy. Only 25 farmers. Leary, 55 farmers. 55 farmers and raiding all over the map. Outposts forward, controlling the map. If you check the mini map, Leary has 60% or 70 right now.
Yep, definitely. That's huge. It's definitely looking very dicey for Hera. So he's getting Cavalier though, which is good. But if those archers clean up the knights before Cavalier, before the
Wow,
upgrades,
that's terrible for him.
Yep.
Even if
But
he's losing,
looks like he'll still clean them up.
yeah.
He's got the armor upgrade at least. He is, yeah. So it's not a good fight, but it's not bad either, I would say.
KB Plo, 1,000 score ahead now. Look at the resources, almost at the limit. The problem for Hira is that he should be trying to be ready Leary to come back in the game, which is not the case. Here is Lear the one who is ready now, Hira, and he's doing the Cavalier upgrade, but where's the Cavaliers for Hira? I don't see Cavaliers at all.
Mm-hmm. And that's because of that last gold that he needs. He's got 1 gold on the left with a TC and three patches left, and his other one's right at the bottom of the castle that Leary has. So he's going to run out of golds pretty quick, which is very tough to deal with when you just did Cavaliers. So, and you see, you know, like you say, Leary's got the map control here and many different spots and hitting, and he's also got the population lead. So more army and more vills. I think it's looking pretty tough for Hera to deal with this.
Oh my god, the Kasich is doing now. The Kasich is also doing to control completely the map. Look at the castle on the left, denying that TC, more light caps raiding. The score difference is starting to be insane. Another castle also good for Hira on the left, on the top left corner. He's there with some cavaliers, but the halves are going to be there to deal properly. And I'm telling you, those villages lost for Lear is good for him to make more army. He's raiding all over, Chris. Lear is raiding all over the map right now.
Yep, and this is that snowball effect right now. You know, he keeps killing villagers and doing damage, and this is getting tougher and tougher for Hera. I think that castle's in such a good spot, killing his town center, and he's raiding in so many spots here.
He has 0 resources in the bank, but those are 64 farmers, 64 farmers, while Hera, 20 farmers, because he's getting raided. Well, all over, man. Getting raided completely.
It's very true, yeah. Yeah, and Hera's doing whatever he can. He's still hitting in 2 different spots. He's got that
check the
castle
relics.
by the stone.
Check the relics count, Chris.
Yeah.
Whoa! Wow. 4 relics for Leary. Wow, controlling absolutely everything. The map control and those crazy halberdiers, light caps. Well,
yeah,
it's looking crazy
looking
now.
dicey. It is.
Now the population
dicey here.
Population is not double, but 115, 177 camel riders, and I'm telling you something. Today, except MBL, it seems that all predictions were wrong in the quarterfinals. Because Bilaz want to Doubt, Yo want to Viper, and a lot of people was thinking, well, this one was 3-2 either way, you know? But a lot of, I noticed it that more people was thinking that Hira will take it. I don't know what you think.
Yeah, I think a lot of people were thinking that, and myself included. But Larry's playing amazing this series, and it's definitely showing through. This game especially, I mean, you see just all kinds of hits in so many different spots at the same time that it's just too tough to deal with.
Oh my god, GG Cole! Unbelievable, look at the reactions by both. Sad for Hero because he's an incredible player. Lear was like, did you see? Like, wow, what the hell, they 3-2 Leary, 3-2 Leary, and man, incredible, man, absolutely incredible series. Chris, what we can say, man?
It's been, we can say it's going exactly as we hoped with crazy games and lots of action on these type of things. So I'm really happy to, you know, I definitely was rooting for Hera and hoping he would win the finals, but I'm still enjoying the games, and a 3-2 is a great thing to cast. It's so much fun to watch.
I mean, China is amazing, but Hira Badaboom, I mean, let's take the kit because we want to see the yeah. Let's go and check the kit if I can find the webcam. Here he is. Look at this. I will put this in full screen soon. He's relaxing, and I'm gonna go and interview him right now. You wanna stay with me here and we talk after the interview, Mr. Chris? You are more than welcome.
Sure.
And I'm gonna talk now with Leary and see what he has to say right now. Okay, let me just go close it here because I have to call it, guys, in the other spot. Let me just close this one. Okay, And let's go and make a call to Leary. What a day! What a day of Age of Empires! What a day of Age of Empires! Seriously crazy. Let's see if he sees it, because he might be still recovering probably from this. Oh God. Okay, we are waiting for the call.
I see now. I got myself muted.
Okay, but put your webcam, amigo. Check your webcam.
I
don't want to see. I don't want to see myself.
What?
Okay.
No, wait.
Okay.
I don't know why it turns off.
It's already on. It's already on. Okay.
Turn it
Leary.
on, but...
Looking at the webcam, please, because a lot of
Oh
people
man,
and a
this is
lot of
awkward,
fans.
bro.
It's awkward, but you trust me. You trust me, right? You do. That is a smile. How you feel, man? Congratulations.
I'm feeling good, man. Exhausted, but all the practice paid off. All the self-reflect paid off, and yeah, tough one.
3-2. I mean, what did you think? Let's go. Let's start with the game 5. When that badaboom happened and all those nights happened and you lose pretty much everything.
Oh, memories.
What did you feel there at that point?
I thought it was a deja vu all over again, man. I lost so many games because I got bada boomed. So many games against Viper, against Yo, and Hera as well now. Like, I felt deja vu all over again. But luckily I was ahead enough that I could still turn it around.
Okay, I mean, what was the keys? Because like everyone expected, it's actually the only series today that was like people expected. Everyone was telling 3-2 either way. Yourself, you said yesterday it was 3-2. We will talk about the other series. You can relax. What are you doing, Leary?
Heading back, man.
Well, move the webcam then. Move the
Shit.
Yeah, move the webcam, man. I mean, game number 1. You remember game number 1, and we analyzed a little bit because this has been a crazy series. Some of the best in the tournament.
Game number 1. Oh, the Lithuanian one. Yeah. I didn't expect him to pick Lithuanians there, actually. I thought he would go Mongols, because it would be a safe opening. And I kind of knew that the fast rush could come, but I didn't realize he was going for it instantly, so it kind of caught me off guard. And, well, I lost the Veil, which was probably like worst case scenario, but...
And the Elephant.
True, the Elephant as well.
I mean,
But Franks is like the best Sith to recover from that, so I still felt okay-ish.
Okay, second game, what was that? It was Vikings and Malians, I think, right?
Yeah.
What happened there? It was another kind of snowball, which you took a bad fight and you were taking the lead in that game.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of underestimated his eco and his amount of knights, so I thought I could still just make skirms and my 5-6 knights could clear up his ones, but yeah, didn't happen as planned, so, you know.
Well, I'm feeling that you are thinking like, I don't care those games anymore.
Not really, yeah, not really.
Yeah, okay. Well, did you expect, I mean, of course you were playing for win. Did you expect this close series like it was? No surprise, right?
Yeah, I expected it. Like, I knew it was... I could tell it was gonna go to all games. Like, after the first game, it was like close, deadly even, small things matter. Whoever punishes the mistakes of the other harder probably took the games. And yeah, it was no surprise that it ended up 3-2 and either one could have won. It's always like that between us, so...
Did you feel that the civilizations of the maps got more impact today? Decisions making, kind of everything a little, but what was the K factor in this one?
I think my most important thing for me was that I switched up my playstyle. Like, once I just went scouts, one time I had arms, one time full archer skirms if you live, one time Rush FC, I believe. So yeah, I think it was important that I mix it up and that I kind of play, what to say,
Unpredictable.
Unpredictable, yeah.
Also, you went a little bit full Titanic too. In the Kells game, it wasn't the best game.
Yeah, I didn't expect the Mad Arms to do that much damage anymore, but yeah, I was kind of tilting that game, not gonna lie. Those Mad Arms, man.
Okay, well, Leary, did you see any games today, or you were focused, relaxing?
I watched Mr. Jorgen's Viper. That's
What
the
do you
only
think?
match I really watched. Quite impressive by you, I'm not gonna lie. I didn't expect that at all. I don't think anyone did. So, will be a tough one.
Incredible, because this is your next opponent. And what do you think about?
Yeah.
Let's create a little bit of drama. He was telling. Did you listen to his interview?
No, I was already focusing on my games.
Okay. Do you want to tell you what he said?
I think I'm gonna find out eventually anyway. So
I'm gonna
it
tell
doesn't
you.
matter.
I'm gonna tell you that, right?
He
said
wanted to play Hera.
no. He wanted to play against you because you are for him
Easier?
an easier opponent.
Ooh, I like that. I like that.
Well,
Ah.
he said you can see. What do you think? You are easier opponent? You will talk to him, right?
Well, maybe I'm the easier opponent because he lost to Hera lately on the Red Bull tournament. So the last time I think the last time we met was it was the last time. I think NAC, but I wasn't really in good shape. So
Yeah, you
I,
were.
I hope he underestimates me. So
Okay, in the
We'll be good.
In the NAC, you were in a really good shape in Dota.
true. I was at my peak MMR back then.
Anyway, about other series, Doubt 2-0 ahead and Velez play out of his mind. Did you expect that? In
I actually watched the last game of that series, but I expected it to be even, but I didn't expect a 2-0 from Doubt and then
Come back.
a comeback like that. So that was quite surprising, to be honest. But I'm not really surprised that Velez won in the end. He's a really good player after all, and he has improved over the past decade. So congrats to him. He deserved it, and we'll see how he does against MBL.
Okay. Now, last question. Were you feeling nervous during this series today, or how you?
Not really nervous. Always more like excited, to be honest. Looking forward to play the games because it's always great games against Hera, and I always learn something, always small details, and it's just that's what I'm here for, right? Playing games at the top level and improving daily.
Okay. Last question. It was going to be last question previous, but I took it, So
I
now
see.
the last question.
Yeah.
The 4 quarterfinals are 2 Tempos or AM, 2 Tempos, MBL, and Velez. Well, no, not 2 Tempo. My bad. 2 Tempo, Mr. Yo, Velez, and MBL. Who could expect this when they started the tournament?
Well, I would have counted on one Tempo player being in the semifinals at least. So that's not a surprise. Probably would have said 2, but I kind of screwed up the brackets. So About Velez, I don't think anyone expected him to be in the semifinals, but all credits to him. He deserved it. Played it well, and on the MBL, I mean, he killed Yo 3-2 in the group stage, so he deserved his spot on the quotes unquote easier bracket. But what's easy at this point? So, and Yo upsetting Viper is obviously a surprise for everyone. Well, not a big surprise, but the way
3-0.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, because if it's a 3-2, you can, in a best of 5, you can think, okay, but 3-0?
Yeah.
It's crazy. Well, now, next weekend, semi-final, and against Mr. Yo. Favorite there?
I don't think there's a favorite, to be honest.
7, right?
It's best of 7, true.
of
No, it's
7.
best of 7. Oh, okay. I don't think they're favorites anymore. I think we both know each other pretty well. It's been a while since we met in a tournament in a later stage. But I'm looking forward to the games. I'm excited already and can't wait for them.
Well, Leary, thank you so much for coming. Congratulations.
Thanks for having me.
And the kid, I hate this because I can't call kid anymore, man. What is this?
True.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Good night, man. Bye-bye. Guys, Leary, the kid has grown, and man, he is still there. He lost it versus Doubt, but Mr. Chris, these people, he has 18 years old. Do you think he really looks like 18 years old playing and also in front of the camera?
Yeah, no, he definitely seems quite mature for his age. This is a complicated game, and he's obviously very intelligent if he's as good as he is at that age.
Yeah, smart boy, really smart boy. Anyway, Chris, was incredible, man. To have you here. Remember to follow his channel and crazy series. I mean, we casted together a 3-2 and a 3-0 with Yo and Viper. I mean, speechless I am.
Me too. It's been a lot of fun today. I mean, Mr. Yo and Viper, I didn't expect a 3-0, but I mean, it was great to see Yo play out of his mind and play like a genius, and then also see this Hera Larry series that was so close. So just really unbelievable.
Close, really close. Thank you so much for coming. We will talk. Spam, please, the mods, his channel, and then people can follow. And thank you so much for coming, Mr. Chris. We will talk, okay?
Thanks, man, for having me, and thanks for all the viewers for coming out for this great series, and thank you to all the support staff for making this such a great tournament.
Thank you, man. Thank you so much.
We'll see you all soon.
I'll see you soon, man.
Yeah,
I'll see you soon,
care.
amigo. Bye-bye.
Yeah.
Guys, I'm gonna definitely play now that you waited